now I must wait 5,000 years. I've waited. Yeah, now it works. It's kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is, I guess. It is what it is. There. All right. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another live stream, or just another video if you want to call it. Basically what we'll be doing for this stream is just talking about anime whatever I feel like. Yo, what's up? Hello, anime Kirks. I cannot see. Let's go to participants. Kerr, I don't know what your the special like letters stand for. Oh, what's up, Ming? But yeah, just gonna be talking while I edit. Basically, we'll be having a special guest for this live stream. Been watching a lot of this guy's videos for a while. See if he gets one. We'll be talking to Community Splash, and I'll basically be talking to him while I edit my video. He already agreed to do this, so yeah, it's pretty cool. We're gonna try and ask him about his opinion about the there he is.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you very well, actually. Yes, I can.
All right, I was making sure because I had the mic in. I got my headset on. I can hear.
Okay, I was just doing my little intro for this.
Just want to make sure. Can you hear the NBA stuff in the background?
I mean, what type of NBA stuff you got going on in the background?
It's just the game that's about to come on. I was trying to make sure it's not. You can't hear it or nothing.
I think I can hear a little bit when it gets really loud, but you know, it's not bad.
Here, I'll just mute it in because I mean I don't really care. They just on the they on the whatever show right now.
Wait, who you watching? The Minnesota Dallas game or the Portland game?
Nah, it's about to come on. It's the Suns and Lakers. Just on TNT. I ain't watching none of the other ones right now.
All right.
I mean, I shouldn't even be watching this game because I already know it's gonna be bad.
Yeah, I feel like the Suns are just gonna like run through the Lakers, and that's just gonna kind of be it.
Yeah.
So,
unless IT goes off for them, that's about it.
That's what I hope for every time I see IT play. That's what I hope.
It's a good thing he back in the league just only because of health and safety though.
Yeah, but hopefully like a team picks him up afterwards. That'd be kind of nice.
Yeah, probably some team that need a point guard. Probably the Knicks.
Yo,
the Knicks doing everything.
Actually, though, that would be kind of nice because Kemba's been a little on and off type of thing, you know. And then Derrick Rose,
yeah, I mean,
he's old, but you know.
I'm gonna say, I mean, Kimba came back now after sitting down because I think some more people got health and safety, so Thibodeau was forced to play him. Now he's been playing all right, I guess, since he came back, but still.
I'm gonna lower your volume. Yeah. That should be good. But yeah, I saw your video today about the whole Love Live, right?
Oh yeah.
The idol animes.
I'll tell you this. That one is different than the other Love Lives because I can understand why people want to like the other ones. This one is actually different.
Now, is it different because they start rapping, or like, well, what's the big difference here?
In my opinion, the problem with the Love Lives is that there's way too many damn characters that you gotta, because there's like 9 girls most of the time, and you gotta learn, and they each have their own personality and all that. And I feel like not everyone gets fleshed out, and I feel like that one, like the Love Live, School Idol Project, and Sunshine, I feel like they focus too much on like the idol aspect and others. So where this one is more like backstory shit. Silly shit. It's more just like a funny type of shit than the other ones, in my opinion. The other ones, they have their fun moments, but it's more idol focused, where this one's not really idol focused like that. It is idol, but not really.
That's good.
Yeah, I mean, hey, if you want a good idol anime, watch Zombieland Saga. But I mean, that was not really idol anime.
I just want a slice of life type of idol anime. That's it. You know, just something chill.
Yeah, I mean,
not really worried about it too much. Just.
Yeah, I mean, both of those are kind of slice of life, I would say. Kinda.
Man, we got some animes coming up though.
Oh yeah, hey, I saw what's already coming. I'm like, damn. 2022. I thought 2021 had a lot, but 2022 is coming with heat.
Yeah, it's coming with the real
Bleach alone. Hey, Bleach alone is literally more than like everything that came out this year.
Yeah, I was never a big Bleach fan, so like I can't really relate with Bleach personally.
Oh yeah.
But like I know when people like, yeah, Bleach is coming back, they get really hype about it. So like, you know, hey, power to you, you know.
I mean, hey, Bleach. I mean, it was it's part of the big three. Hey, Bleach was nice.
Is it
People just
though?
hate.
Is it?
Oh, Bleach is nice. Bleach is really nice. People just hate on it. People hate on Bleach, but Bleach is really nice.
What are we
I mean, out
considering
of
big three here? Like it's
I mean,
it
of
was.
course, the big three: Naruto,
Mhm.
One Piece, and Bleach. The real big three that actually saved Shonen Jump, not the ones
Hold
where they just
on.
try and add people.
Hold on. You didn't put Dragon Ball Z in big three? Really? This is what we doing
I mean,
now?
it's not. I mean, Dragon Ball Z is not really part of the big three. The big three was originally just those three, but DBZ came out way before. It's because like I'm pretty sure the reason why they call those three the big threes because they all came out around the same time and they all like helped Shonen Jump like at the time. Because I'm pretty sure like Dragon Ball was ending at that time was ending by the time those ones came out anyway.
Really?
I three.
Let
I
me
mean, I don't
see.
know all the history, but I know
Yeah.
that's like why. It's because I know like when people talk about the reason why those three are the big three is just because they saved Shonen Jump at the time. Like I think like a thing you compare that to is like what's the stupid shit in Marvel comics? I forgot. I think
Bleach.
when they sold Spider-Man, maybe that's what said. No, it's like Blade. Yeah, like with Blade saving Marvel or something like. I don't remember. It's there's like some comparison. I forgot.
Bleach. And you said Naruto too, right?
Yeah, in One Piece.
Look at
Tell you man, you
here.
look up big three, they always come.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the dates. Like when did they come out exactly?
One Piece might be 99.
Yeah.
Naruto Loki, I think is 99.
Okay. Yeah. You. That's fair then. That's fair. Cause like.
Yeah, I think that's why they call it. Because I mean, because I always looked at. I mean, if you're looking, because when it comes to Dragon Ball, I mean, it's the OG of like all of Shonen Jump. Because I mean, without Dragon Ball, there's nothing else. Because I mean, it's the reason why you had what would you call it? The martial art boom that happened in like all anime and manga.
Yeah.
And that's why like everything followed like if you look at like Rama 1.5, that's the reason why that one is martial arts because of because they saw like how Dragon Ball did and then they went the martial art route.
Yeah. Without Dragon Ball, they just don't got it.
Yeah,
Don't
there's a
have it.
lot. Like with people, yeah, that's why I'm like when I be seeing TikToks when people hate on Dragon Ball Z, I'm like, y'all know y'all favorite show that y'all love would not be here without Dragon Ball Z. I said it wouldn't be no Naruto, no JJK, no Demon Slayer, none of that. Like people be hating on it, but I'm like, hey, this is the OG that actually put on everything. There's a reason why. It's like y'all can hate on it because of certain stuff in the anime, but still, you gotta respect the goat.
I would say the new big three is an actual debate now. I would say.
Oh yeah, new, yeah, I mean, yeah, new big three. I mean, it's up in
Because
the air.
if we take out like all like Naruto, One Piece, Bleach, all of them, right? And just put in the new
Yeah.
stuff. You had to go Demon Slayer number one, and then you have to like think about the rest of them when you think about it. That's what I would say.
Uh, I mean, if we're doing, in my opinion, if we're doing the ones that are actually good,
Yeah, I mean, okay, so
there's
Black
a,
Clover is Black Clover there? Real question.
I mean, if you go with the manga wise, anime, I mean, anime is good too, but it has its hit or miss moments because of animation stuff.
All
But
right,
Black Clover is really good in my opinion. I mean, I'm trying to think what's new school that would count for them.
My
Black
Hero.
Clover, My Hero, JJK.
Fire
I'm trying to.
Force.
I
Fire
mean
Force.
that. I mean, yeah, that's if we count stuff that's not shown in Jump.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm counting stuff that's not showing. I'm just counting just
Okay.
regular, just
All right
good
then.
stuff in general.
Okay, yeah. Okay then, yeah, that's ongoing.
Yeah.
Technically, Doctor Stone can go in there because it is a
Yeah.
newer gen and it's like part of like I mean, just because it's not fighting, but still. Vinland Saga. Even though I mean, hasn't the manga that been out though?
Yeah, Vinland Saga's been out for quite a while. Let me go look it up.
I think it's just the anime wise for it.
2005. Okay. Still, like
Yeah,
it's. I mean, for counting just anything, then Vinland Saga kind of has to be there because like it's just as
yeah.
good as when Demon Slayer came out, and then just Demon Slayer just kind of went super mainstream, and then it was just not even
Oh
close.
yeah. I
But
mean,
like,
like when it comes, the crazy thing about like Demon Slayer being like blowing up the way it did, I don't think if we are not in the thing that we're still in, that we're probably gonna be in forever, the foreseeable future.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't think if that happens, it doesn't blow up the way it does. Because I mean, I love Mugen Train and all that in the story, but
it's not
it's not
that
a it's
crazy.
not a Yeah, like it's not an anime movie that should like blow up. Meaning like it's not one that should have done went past Spirit Away. It's not like that type of shit. It was just because of all the hype. And at the time, not really that many movies were out anyway.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey, I respect it again. I'm like, hey, get that bag. I mean, you got the bag, so I respect that.
It got a bag and a half. It got like $1 billion
Yeah,
basically in yen. I
yeah.
don't
And I
know.
mean, if that opens the door for us to get more anime everywhere, then I'll take it.
But don't you feel like we've gotten too much anime though? If that's even such a thing, like we've gotten a
Oh yeah,
lot
most
of
definitely.
anime.
Oh,
Like
oh,
it's
most
too
de
much
Hey,
to.
I got a video coming out later about the best, because you know I made that one about the worst anime, so I'm making the
Yeah,
best. Oh, just know, as of right now, I have 39 anime of this year that were like the best that came out.
bro, this it's so
Yeah,
hard, bro. It's like there's so much. Like
yeah. Like there's, because
so
like wasn't there like a
much.
study that came out like earlier this year or something like that that said like majority of most animes been made like since like 2010 or some crazy thing. I forgot what the stat was. Or was it like 2015 to now? Like I remember it was something that came out and they were talking about it, and I was like, damn.
I mean, I don't. I'm sure there's got to be some type of study or like some YouTuber made a video about it because like
Yeah,
if you go back to like 2000s to now, you would have 8 anime a year to having like damn near 150 a year. Like it's so
oh yeah.
much. It's so much. It's too
And
much,
then and then the other thing is you got to split. You got to take isekai alone. I
bro.
think the isekai genre alone is like half of anime that's came out.
Yes. I don't blame them because isekai makes so much more money than the rest of the genres, like combined
Yeah,
basically. If we're excluding like basically Demon Slayer and like Attack on Titan, we exclude those two. Isekai alone makes the most money. Like it's just is what it is.
yeah,
But
yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah, it's the new isekai out, and it's like it's like for every 5 or 6 isekai that are bad, we might get a
one or two that are good
yeah,
at that.
or like a lot of them are decent. Sadly,
Yeah, a lot of them are decent, and it's just like it gets to the point where I'm mad because I'm like, yo, this is bringing down the whole quality of the genre down. When I have to like
yeah.
debate with somebody about if this is actually good or not, I'm like, bro, they don't do anything different.
Yeah, they don't. I mean, you know, one that was kind of interesting, but at the same time, I feel like maybe the manga might have been better if I read the manga. Is you know, it was like what was it? It was called the Prodigy like high school or something, or high
Yes, I
school.
thought that was gonna be good.
Yeah,
It has a
like
long name. It's a long, very long name.
yeah, it's like some Prodigy high school kids get sent like they get sent to like another world through like a plane or something.
Yes.
It's interesting. I like I like the aspect, but I feel like the manga might be better. The anime feel because like most isekai, the one thing I really hate about isekai is when they do the adventure type of thing. I kind of hate that because it's like at least do something different.
Yeah, and they
That's
didn't do
why I
the
like
whole
stuff
adventure
like
part. Oh, good.
yeah, it was like they didn't. Yeah, they did theirs like a little bit different. Like when it's like a little different, it stands out. Then I mess with it. Like it's in a like an old school like world. Like I mean something like Overlord, which is different. If it's
Oh,
something like that, I'll take that. Or like the Demon Lord Atreus or something like that. I think that was his name. That one's kind of different too. Like if they want to base it in like an old type of world, at least make it a little different, not just the standard. Oh, let's go on an adventure. Let's fight the demon lord type of thing.
yeah. That stuff gets hella boring really quickly.
Yeah, that's why I
I'm
was hoping that. I mean, this assassin one is okay. It's not like the craziest thing, but I'm like, hey, at least it's a different plot. He's trying to kill the hero. That's more interesting than him having to kill the demon lord or something.
It's different, but like like that which episode like it has everyone like basically have to like take a step back and like stop for a second. You know what episode I'm talking
Oh,
about, right?
oh yeah, the one with
Yeah.
the. Are you talking about the one with the girls that get so kidnapped?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes. I
You know
stopped
what else?
watching after that. I was like, okay, hold on. I gotta take a break. No, you can't just
Yeah.
do
You know
that.
what else about that makes me mad? I'm like, bro, is like that one is like reminds me it just has the Tokyo Revenger effect on me where it's like, you know they're not this age.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Like the middle
Cause
schoolers,
like
yeah. Yeah.
yeah, cause like in that one, in that like assassin one too, I was like, you know these are not some 12 and 13-year-old girls. I was like, stop lying.
Bro.
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
can't wait for an anime that actually ages their people right.
yeah, yeah. I'm just looking at him like, bro, there was no one in my middle school that looked like this. All right. Maybe like one
Yeah.
girl, but like no one was looking like this. All right. Let's just stop this. Let's stop.
It's like
Let's stop.
like I want to make a TikTok talking about that, just like how it's like
Do it, dude. Do it.
about the age because the age is so ridiculous.
It's so
Oh, you know,
stupid. It's so stupid.
So stupid. Hey, you don't know another isekai that came out this year that everybody loves and is called the greatest ever, Mushigo Tensei? You
Bro,
know what's funny about
go ahead.
anybody that's listening? I'm gonna spoil some stuff, so
Go ahead.
anybody, spoiler warning,
Go ahead. I've
is
already.
the final two episodes when he's crying about having sex with his cousin.
Wait. Oh wait. Are they really cousins?
It's I don't like to talk about it because you're gonna get a whole dumb debate about it because you'll get because it's weird. It's weird.
I guess they are
Like if you
because
go
isn't
if you
he?
if you
Okay.
go to like a technicality, people will hit you with they're technically third cousins and they're saying like they're barely related being third cousins. But then I'm like, imagine being in real life and you're at a family reunion and you're with your third cousin there and your family's looking at you.
Yeah, you get very much like disgusting looks. Like this is really awkward. Why are you? Why is this happening? Someone's gonna like. There's gonna be like one person at the family reunion is gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna just say it since everyone's thinking it. Why the fuck are
Yeah,
you married?
like the comments I've got on the video when I talked about that were interesting because it's like I would have rather had people comment that because of the time they're in that it makes sense because I mean if somebody because I mean we know that that's what they were doing back in the middle age type of thing was like they were marrying into their whatever to keep it with royalty and all that and nobles and all that like if somebody would have commented that I've been like okay I know that like that would have been so much better but instead they're just like oh they're not cousins or they're only third cousins or their dads are just cousins. I'm like, bro, come on. Or they're just like a subsection because they have different names. They're just like a subsection, but like they're distant cousins or blah or something like that. I'm like, bro, why couldn't you not just say because of just like the time it is? It would have made way more sense, and I would have been like, yes, take that.
I
But
just.
I don't know. You gotta like they're cousins, but it's weird. It's they're distant cousins or whatever, or a subsection of
Okay,
they're
here's
still
the question.
related.
Here's the question though. How good of an isekai is it? Is it the best isekai, or is it
Oh, most
top
definitely
three?
not. I mean,
Where is it at? Where are you placing it?
it depends what you rank. What do you think is like a good isekai?
What do
Because, like
you?
I said,
Come on, let's not play this game. Let's not
I
play
know,
this game. We know what's a bad isekai. We know
yeah,
what's
I
a
know,
bad
yeah, I know
isekai.
what a bad isekai is. I know.
So
I'm just saying, like,
I know it comes
because
out
I
to
mean, in my,
preference, but you know.
yeah, I mean, preference. Like I said, I like, I guess for adventuring aspect, like, I like that the storytelling of it. I think it has, out of all the isekai, it has an amazing storytelling.
Yeah.
I think that's the one thing it has above. But like I said, it's still because that's what people because like it's a light novel that was made pretty early on. It's like it's the one that made the foundation for like most of the BS we see in isekai. So all them dumb. I hate the uh, I ha- I hate how the main character is a certain way. I hate how he is at times because that kind of takes away from the plot in my opinion. When he gets super I'll just say this he gets super happy whenever he sees girls and certain type of stuff.
You know,
Because that one,
I can't
like
really
that
get
kind of
mad
takes
at that.
away.
It does take away, but I can't get too mad about it. You know, I
Uh,
can't be too mad about it. At least
yeah.
he's giving me some type of an emotion rather than like the freaking stiff, I don't know, doormat characters I would get
Oh yeah.
in all these
Yeah.
other animes. At least he has
Oh yeah.
personality,
Most
you know?
definitely.
That's what I say
Yeah.
about him.
Yeah. There's some like I forgot there was some maybe never mind that might have been a different anime different isekai I watched where something happened. I'm like this is not real. A real like the one thing I think all isekai are missing is like the of them just thinking about like the other world and like how you would normally act. But I think it's because they always put like weirdos to get weirdos or people that had some type of life and they have them get reincarnated instead of just like a normal person most of the time.
Yeah,
And
I would.
that's why they act the way they do like because like he does act a certain way but it's because he was like an outcast because of certain things.
Yeah. They kind of address like why he doesn't want to go back. Like in other isekais,
Yeah.
they never really address it. It should be like, yo, I want to go back home to see my family. Here it's like, I don't
Yeah.
want to go back ever because I'm a loser. Like it's just, I don't know. Like they addressed it here in this anime a lot better than other animes who just don't even bring it up
Yeah.
like at all. So they made him more human in a way still because it's because they addressed it. So I did like that
Oh
part
yeah.
about
Yeah.
it.
And so yeah, I'm trying to think, would it be top three? Because like ReZero is really good.
Okay,
Konosuba, of course, is really good.
Konosuba's really good, but it doesn't feel like an isekai. It feels just like a
Oh yeah.
comedy fan. This if they just said he doesn't live in another world, like they could just made this in any fantasy or any like world, and it would have been fun because it's comedy. I don't really look at
Oh
it
yeah.
too much as
Yeah.
an isekai in that aspect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Isekai is just the
Yeah.
setting they happen to be in. You know, that's what I look at
Yeah.
it as.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and then like another one I kind of don't feel like that is Tanya, because I feel like Tanya's so different of an isekai that it kind of doesn't feel like no, because like it's in a World War II setting, but with advanced technology and stuff, and it's just and it doesn't follow. It basically doesn't really follow like the main isekai type of thing. Like
Logic,
yes, there is
yeah.
like a yeah, yes, there is technically a god that he's trying to go against, or she, I should say, but like Tanya does have like the broken power, but at the same time, it comes with a cost.
She has to like chant out God's name or whatever and give him
Yeah,
acknowledgement, basically.
the one thing I'm not sure if the light novels do this because I think she's still young is because he's coming from being a guy in the regular world. So I just want to see like whenever Tanya grows up, just like the differences because I feel like that would be like an interesting thing just to be just like for an interesting comment to make because it would just because it's like you're coming from being a guy, then you get turned into a girl and the
Oh,
things that come with being a girl.
what's up, Udo T02? Welcome, welcome. But yeah. Oh, there's another isekai coming out. It's like Isekai Return Master Blade, whatever. Basically, this master swordsman guy gets reincarnated to another world where he's a girl. He has to deal with all that stuff,
Mhm.
basically. So that's gonna be
Yeah,
interesting. I think that's coming out in
yeah, because
2022. But yeah.
Because I always feel like that aspect of like when somebody gets turned to a different gender would be very interesting just to like be an interesting topic to go over because it would be like something that it'd be because that would be like if imagine somebody really like got isekai into a different world and you're a different gender and it's just like it would be like something because maybe like you would like a man that gets reincarnated as a girl would actually sympathize with women now because of he learned what's going through what women go through and all that something like that.
Yeah, it's a more
It'd just be
current
something.
topic to talk about.
Yeah.
It'd be good. It'd be good.
Yeah, it'd be very interesting to make something different with Isekai genre if they did that, but who knows? Oh yeah, Tanya season 2 is coming out. I don't know. I don't think it got a date, but yes, can't wait for that. Been waiting for that for what years?
Yes,
What's a
actually, I would.
yeah that movie? The movie was fire, and then we did get like a OVA episode.
Still, I
I'm trying
want
to
to
think.
know what do we think is top five isekai? What is top five? I know it's ReZero, right? We got to put ReZero there.
Yeah, yeah,
Tanya has to get consideration. Overlord has to
yeah.
get consideration.
Oh yeah. Like I said,
Slime, I feel
Konosuba.
like it's
Oh,
there.
Slime was.
Slime has to be
Oh,
top two, top two or three.
oh
It has to be
yes.
there.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Slime most definitely. Slime. Yeah. When we talk like when people oh yeah. Cause oh my god, I'm so glad you brought up
Bro,
slime
slime is like right there.
cause look, the crazy thing is everybody was talking about Mushigo Tensei and I was like, it's not even the best isekai that came out this year and y'all talking about this. I said when Slime literally blessed us with a part one and a part two and like they literally I think part one came out in January, then part two came and in my opinion part two was nuts.
Bro, part two
Like the
was
course two
crazy.
yeah. And I'm like, yeah, I was like, yeah, Slime is blessing us. I'm like, Slime is amazing. Yeah, I love Slime.
Slime was like, "Oh, you like this girl? We're gonna kill her."
Yeah, and like, there's like so
Oh
much too,
man.
cause like my cousin loves it, and like he's kept up with all that, and I'm like, bro, what's happening? And like I heard when like the Walpurgis stuff he was talking about, I looked at the manga, cause I mean I know the light novels came first, but like they have the manga that shows some of the stuff, and I was looking, I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be crazy to see. I know it's getting a movie, but I'm like, when I hear a movie, sometimes I'm like,
I'm not
I'd rather
interested.
have yeah, I'm
Yeah,
like, I'd rather get a season three. Like, it's cool to get like one arc into a movie, but it's like, I'd rather get a new season.
bro.
And it's like, sometimes I'd be thinking that like, do we really need a movie?
No one
But
was
they just
asking
do
for a
that.
movie.
Yeah, that's
I
why I was like, uh,
I understand why they do it because like it comes back to money. I always feel like you
yeah,
would make more money making a movie than you would by selling out the anime, the Blu-ray, right? That's what I think,
oh yeah,
anyways.
yeah,
Because it takes how much to make an anime, right? You make the anime and then you make little Blu-rays, or you could go and make a movie, go to a movie theater, you sell tickets, and then you can also do the old Blu-ray afterwards as well. I don't know. I feel like you just get more benefit from just making a movie than doing episodes of animes. But that's me.
oh yeah. I mean, yeah, like we were talking that one time. As soon as Japan learns about streaming
Ooh, it's
and gets
over.
into streaming,
Oh, it's
then they don't have
over.
to worry about Blu-rays. I don't know why they're still trying to base everything off Blu-rays and merchandise. When I'm like, if y'all don't just hit up Netflix, Hulu,
It,
partner with them, partner
yeah.
with Disney Plus. I mean, I know some of these places over here are getting it, but I mean that's more for like the American audience. It's not like for the. I know like they are. I know there's a lot of anime like on Netflix in Japan, but still,
Yeah, it's
is
not
it just
it's an outdated business model. It's outdated.
Yeah.
It's no need for that.
Or if they really want to base it on something, then base it, of course, like when then I guess like stuff like Sentai and them need to get more rights. I guess they need to talk to people like Sentai, Funimation, and let them get more rights to like make Blu-rays for that and count that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's still a lot of people that buy Blu-rays in America and other places. So
I mean, we do, but at the same time, we're moving to a new model. We're moving to streaming. Streaming is the new thing.
yeah,
Hosting it on a certain platform and having like paid subscriptions. We're moving. It's a new time. It's a new time.
oh yeah. I mean, there should. I mean, because don't they count figures and stuff like that? There should be like more figures too. So
Yeah, no, I don't know about the figures. Like merchandising is what I want to move into to know more about, so I can understand
yeah,
how much are they really making off of like figures and all this stuff. Because what they could do is you like like say like for a concert, you go to like a weekend concert, you go there, you automatically already get to buy. You're part of the buying an album, right? If you buy
yeah,
merchandise, the merchandise comes in with the Blu-ray or like not the Blu-ray, but with their music. So like move towards that type of stuff to where if you buy a figure, you also count towards a sale of this or count towards a sale of that.
yeah,
Find a way to move around that because I don't know, it just makes more money.
yeah. I mean, yeah, they need to like look over everything. They need a whole new business model with a lot of different stuff.
Like yeah, they do. Like I would love to one day be able to sit down to a company, hear what they're doing, and be like, no, don't do that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm feeling.
That's
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say it's kind of like picking and choosing what anime because I know like that's why you have the anime industry as bad as it is and how much stressful it is because they're making so much anime now. I'm like, can't y'all just pick and choose now?
It's
Don't
it's
produce these
silly.
trash anime.
Yes, they need to
Look,
have a legit talent agency like they do in music. Look for the talent, see who's actually making good shit, and then make the good shit. Don't not
yeah,
say, "Oh, here's a list of 100 people or of projects. Let's make them all." No, 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 no. Stop wasting your time with that. Just make selective decisions. Do the anime beforehand. Don't they go weekly by animes? I don't like that model. I want them
yeah,
to all do everything in advance. Do after you're done with that anime, do quality control in the anime so we don't have bad animation or like have complaints about it, right? And then release it week by week if you still want to do that. I don't know.
yeah. Because I mean, they still air a lot of stuff on TV too, so that's why. But yeah, that is true that weekly anime should just be binge. But
It's kind of silly. Like I know
yeah,
they want to
I
do
mean,
it
like,
their way, but it's just like come on, let's not.
but I mean, it's more convenient for me just like watching weekly because like if it all comes at one time and I'm a person that like watches seasonal anime and I have to watch like 100 episodes because like they all dropped.
Yeah, I understand that part, but there's ways to get around that to where everyone's
Oh
happy,
yeah,
or the
no, yeah,
majority of
there
people
is,
are
yeah,
happy.
yeah.
Cause like,
Um,
go ahead.
one other thing they need to stop doing is making anime about mobile games,
Thank
video
you,
games if they're
thank you,
not going to do it good.
thank you,
But listen,
thank
there
you.
is one that is actually done really good and it's getting a season 2, and that's
Azur Lane?
Princess Connect. Oh
Oh,
yeah, Azul
Princess
Lane
Connect.
too. Yes,
Oh,
yeah, Azul Lane. Yeah, most definitely. Because the crazy thing with those two is they basically did not follow the story of the mobile games in a way. I mean, Azul Lane, I'm not sure. I'm not positive, 100% sure. I know, like the other Azul Lane they made, they didn't follow the story because it was just like a little slice of life, little one they made. But I know like that first one they made, I'm pretty sure didn't like. I have both of the mobile games of those, but I don't pay attention to the story because I don't care because I'm not sitting through this on the phone. I'm just playing just to play. But I know for a fact Princess Connect because it's a whole because Princess Connect has a story, but they do it way differently because like it's the same like director that made Konosuba and all that is making Princess Connect. And that's why Princess Connect is like as funny as it is and like looks the way it looks.
bro. I'm gonna be honest. I did not enjoy Princess Connect at all.
Oh
Not one
damn.
bit. Not even one bit. I was not laughing that much at all throughout the story.
Oh damn.
I didn't understand it. I was just like, yo, this guy is basically mute, not saying anything at the entire time. Why is he even here? I don't know.
Uh,
I was not having
so
fun.
I'll tell you this about him. I think he's just a person they added because in the mobile game, it's supposed to be you, but at the same time, they never show the character.
I
So
see.
I'm pretty sure, like, he's supposed to just be. That's why I'm pretty sure that is, and he's the way he is because he's supposed to just be a blank character
I
and
see.
not be like nobody important. Because as I've seen in the game, it doesn't look like he's anybody important anyway because he's not even in the game. Because it's a game full of waifus. That's all the game is. It's full. It's full of women.
That makes more sense now. Okay.
Yeah, and that's why like when he gets bit by them wolves and all that, it's just he's just like a comic relief person they have there and all that around. And
Wait, hold on. We got a thing from Justin Walcott. He said, "I think anime like Sword Art Online is great. They should make more of it." They did. They made like 5 things of SAO. There's
I
a
mean,
lot
they
of
there's
SAO.
I mean, yeah, there's for light novels. I mean, there's only like a there's that one spinoff that I like, um, Gale going online spinoff. That's like with the what is her name, Lynn or whatever.
She was good. I liked her.
I think they should do more stuff like that, like with the different worlds, like make spinoffs. If there, I don't think there is another one for a spinoff for like for the other, like the fairy world or something like that. There might be for the fairy world, but I'm not positive. I don't keep up with Sword Art Online like that for the light novels. There's way too many of them.
I do not want them to ever touch the fairy world ever again. That's my own personal opinion. It might be wrong,
I
but I don't
mean,
want it. I don't want it.
I think it would be. I think the fairy would be more interesting if it was like one focused on just like the different groups there, and
Yeah.
not nobody from Sword Art Online. I think that's why Gale Gun Online with that one to me was interesting because it focused on different people, like in that like in that community there. But yeah, I don't want them to go back to the fairy world if it's everybody that we know. If it's different people, that would be more interesting, just because it shows different stories. And I mean, and plus the Sword Art Online movie. That movie was really good. I saw it in theaters. I liked it.
I did not see it yet. It's really good.
It was it was good, yeah. Because I mean, you get to see Asuna's like side of like the first floor, and like it was more like darker and stuff. And you got to see like when people first get there and like how really people were and people dying. It was I enjoyed it. Like if people like Sword Art Online like season one, like you'll like that because I mean you get to see the like one of the floors because I think Progressive like shows like all the floors that we didn't see like in season one or something like that. If I remember right, I'm not sure.
Good. Let's see.
But yeah, something like that.
All right. I think I'm done now. I got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 pieces of different isekais, right?
Yeah.
And we're gonna decide who's top 3.
Okay.
Right here, right now, live. No added content to spice it up or give an actual debate. No.
Okay.
We're going first, second, third. And we got our contestants. We have Slime, Overlord, Musho Tensei, Moonlit Fantasy. That's a newcomer. I don't know how well it's going to do. I know it's not going to be top 3, but it's worth being up here. ReZero, Alizication. I got also the Kume Spider one as well. I thought it was pretty solid. And
you talking about? Yeah.
Yep.
You talking about? Okay.
Now we may add in 2 more, but you gotta be quick. If you have any like off the top of the head, should be up here.
Top of the head, probably not. Probably nothing at the top of the head I can think of.
All right then.
Yeah, I don't think I have like. There's probably something I'm forgetting that I might have really liked. I mean, technically, this is a new one that came out this season that a lot of people like, the Faraway Paladin, but I don't know if I want to put it on there. It's kind of, it came out this season. Like I know a lot of people really like it because it is pretty decent, but it is kind of slow at the same time. So
I have not seen it, so I have no thoughts on it. I can't debate about it. I can't.
yeah, so I'm about to say you don't need to debate. No, it's the Misfits of the Demon King Academy. I think
that's not even isekai. I can't count.
Yeah.
I don't think that's an isekai.
Yeah. I'm just on Crunchyroll right now looking at stuff. I've been killing slime for 300 max.
No, please, no. We can debate it, but it's not even good.
Oh no, not the add-on list. I was saying like it's an isekai. That's what I meant.
Oh, okay, yeah. I had someone in the comment section say he's like, I really like the anime. It's really good. I'm like, yeah, it's okay, but like, it's not that good.
Yeah, I'm kind of just, yeah. I don't think there's like, I feel like there's something like that's like an OG that we're missing.
Log Horizon. That was the first one I thought of, but I was like, I don't know. It's stop.
Dude, did you like? No, I think this one. I think I was gonna say the Gringar of
the what?
What is that? Gringar of Ash or something like that. It's about like this whole group.
Oh yeah.
And like they have to fight demons. No, not demons. Goblins.
Yeah, it's good. That one actually is pretty freaking good. That we always forget about the anime. I feel like as fans, that's a really good one.
Yeah. When I say like, there's some, I mean, technically, Devil's part timer. It's a reverse isekai.
Yeah, technically, but at the same time, no, I'm not. I don't want to put it on here. I'm sorry.
Okay, I was gonna say. I mean, another one in my opinion, this is a really good one, but it's the reverse isekai and its recreators. Have you ever
Ooh,
seen? Yeah.
I dropped that one. So
Oh, you
yeah,
did? Hey,
I
I
did
actually
drop that
enjoyed
one,
that one a lot. Digimon.
bro. Here's the thing about Digimon, where I can't really count it as an isekai. Like, we didn't know what isekai was. We didn't come up with this concept yet. Technically speaking, it is an isekai, right? But at the same
Yeah.
time, it came out before we even knew what isekai was. It's kind of like the same thing
Oh
with
yeah.
Axel World. It's an
Oh yeah.
isekai, but it came out before isekai was just like an established kind of genre or subgenre. So I don't know
That's true. Yeah. I'm gonna say I know one I'm not putting.
what.
I think it's called the Adolescence of a Bookworm. Because
Yeah, I'm
that
not
shit is
putting that
boring.
one. I'm not putting that one.
Shit is boring as
If
fuck.
if you
I've
like books,
watched
you'll like that one. But I don't know.
yeah, like I've been so bored of that shit. Like I was mad. I watched all 2 seasons, but then I was like, whatever. Yes, I know Inuyasha technically is isekai, but still, I mean,
Inuyasha
how
is
do you like?
overrated. That anime's overrated.
Uh,
I'm sorry. It's
uh,
overrated. It's overrated. It's
how do you
overrated.
feel about No Game No Life?
That's it's a very good one. It's 8 out of
Okay,
10 all the time, I feel
okay,
like. But
okay.
it did kind of basically, I don't want to say take, but it was very similar to an anime that came out right before it
Hmm.
that no one ever talks about.
Hmm. Well, what is
Mm,
that?
it's called Problem Children. So Problem Children
Oh,
is very similar
oh,
to that anime, very
oh,
similar.
yes. Now that I think about that, oh yes, it most definitely is.
But
How do you feel about Gate?
hmm, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's just mainly fantasy itself. I don't know if it's actually like
Yeah,
isekai. It
I
doesn't
mean,
feel
the
like
only
an
is
isekai. I don't know.
oh yeah, because the only isekai part of it is just there's a big old gate, but at the same time, it was more to it. But yeah, I guess this is actually when I actually like this one, but I mean, I don't know. This is I guess you'd put this in the video game aspect of it. Is My Next Life as a Villainess?
That
But that would be like,
one is an
but that
isekai for
but
sure.
it's the video game ones, and it's like the different video game ones because like she's put into like a video game she played. It's not really. It's technically like Overlord, but not really like Overlord because Overlord he controls the whole thing and all that and whatever.
Yeah,
It's a decent one.
it's
I'm most definitely
solid,
not put. Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm most definitely not saying another world with my smartphone. That shit was so stupid.
bro. It was. I'm making a video about that later on next year, hopefully, about how they could have made this like really really good.
Yeah,
But yeah, because like it had episodes from like I think like 6 through the end of it that were just like
yeah. It was
questionably like
like,
really kind of bad. It had too much
how do
just
you?
like new girls just coming in and out and just like, yo, why?
Yeah,
And
that
then he
one was
switched
kind
up his
of.
powers. He switched his powers like halfway through it. I'm like, yo, why did you even like bring in these powers if you're just gonna use these to kill everyone or like beat everyone? I don't know. I didn't like it.
And they're just adding way too much. The ambition of Oda no Nobunaba.
That one's cool, but
It's like a time travel ish,
yeah, I don't.
parallel world ish. Yeah.
It doesn't feel isekai. It does. It is good though. I do like it, but I like it better than the
Did you?
smartphone one. But it was,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Oh, we forgot
What?
Rising Shield Hero.
I thought about that at the beginning with slime, but I don't know how I forgot about that one.
Yeah, let's say yeah, that's one. I was about to say I know I'm forgetting one that's very popular. I knew we were.
Yeah. It's like we were
Um,
missing one of these. I don't. That low key
dang,
is
I
my
just had
favorite isekai when I think about it. Actually.
yeah, Restaurant to Another World, but that's more of a super slice of life. So
Okay, hold on. Let me get the last thing I'm getting. Okay, top. How did I forget Shield Hero?
yeah, I don't know. Hey, how do you feel about Outbreak Company?
Outbreak. Oh yeah, is considered an isekai basically.
Yeah,
It's pretty solid for the most part. Like
yeah.
they kind of actually talk about a lot of like was it like old society things? I'm trying to think about what did I say about it.
Yeah, because like it's basically like let's say something like diplomatic type of stuff. Because let's say like somehow like a portal to a different world opened up right now in America or somewhere, and you have diplomats getting sent over to rush over there. But
Yeah,
like they're teaching them like anime and stuff like that they could kind of just like
brainwash
whatever
them
because
basically.
yeah they could come and take all their stuff. That's basically what they're trying to do.
It
I mean, There's one that came out this year. Another one that I liked. It was called The Black Company. I just liked it because it was kind of different.
Yeah, I do remember know about Black Company. I did watch it, and actually, no, I read the manga mainly.
Mm.
It gets pretty good, and then there's gonna be like a part where like, okay, did you finish it?
Yeah, I finished the anime. I haven't read
Okay,
the manga yet.
what was in the last
I
episode of the anime, if you remember?
uh, I think that's when he bought the companies and all that, maybe. And I think something else was happening, like he went back in time or something. I don't remember.
Okay,
I
because
know it was like at the point he like they bought the company already, and then something else happened. I don't remember.
basically, yeah, basically he buys the company, and then like he gets basically transported to another world again, kind of a thing. It's weird.
Was it like the old world, or was it like the older world where it had like the one person like where you met like the one lady's like ancestor, or is it like a whole another world?
It doesn't really go into it in the manga because like what they
Mm.
did basically, they just put the same portal that transported him to the first world down again, and it's just like a whole new adventure starts again. Like like the little like teaser thing. That's what they basically did.
Yeah.
So I don't know for
Oh.
sure. But that's kind of
Oh.
interesting if it does.
Yeah, because I know like in the anime he was in the first world and got sent back again. He got sent to a different world, met the one boss of his things, like ancestor, not really ancestor, but like descend. Would it be ancestor descendant? I don't know. Whatever,
Descendant, yeah.
something. Yeah, whatever it is, like one of their that would be related to him in the future and all that, and he had to like get sent back because the demon lord of that time that happened to be somebody else that connected to Rim in that. Yeah, it was a whole bunch of stuff. I
Definitely
remember this
interesting.
one. I didn't say to make my abilities average in the next life. Yeah, I remember that one.
Which one is
I'm
that one?
standing on it's the one with the girl with the purple hair and and she asks that like she's like half of the like strongest. She doesn't want to be like the strongest, but she gets her powers. She gets reincarnated as like half of the strongest thing in the world. And I think the strongest thing in the world is like a dragon or something. So she's like still OP.
Wait, is it Beaufry or is that the other one?
No, it's the other one. It's not Bofuri. It's the other one that has like a purple head girl.
I was kind
Like
of
it's
disappointed with
okay.
that anime. Like I actually liked it, but then it got like really bad scores. I was like, what the heck? I was like, this is
Which
just as good as
one? Which?
Beaufry. It was
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah.
is where she was like a sword fighter basically. She was like, I think it's the one you're talking about. She got
Yeah,
transported to other
it's probably
world.
that. Yeah, it's probably that one. Yeah. I'm gonna say yeah. I know my cousin loves Bofuri. Yeah, he messes with that heavily.
Bro, I don't understand. Like some people are just saying Beaufry's the best anime of all time. That's legitimately what I heard after Beaufry came out. I was like, yo, you gotta
It's
chill.
crazy.
You gotta
Yeah, I don't know
chill.
about that.
I was like,
I'm
it's
standing on a
solid.
million lives.
I
It's
hate that
okay.
one.
Standing on a
I
million.
hate it.
You don't like that
I
one?
hate
It's
that
okay.
one.
It has its problems.
It has a lot of problems to me.
Yeah.
I hate that one, but it's
I
fair.
feel that though. Yeah. I'm just looking on this and then we can start this thing. I was just trying to see if we're forgetting anything. Oh, do you love your mom? And we're not talking about that one.
Here, okay, hold on. No, we gotta talk about it real
You want to talk
quickly.
about it? Okay,
Just for
okay.
a second. Just for a second. I like that they decided to go out on a limb and do something very different. All right, so let's just
Yeah,
plot them on that, right? But
yeah.
they fucked up everything else. they,
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
I think they could have made the main character's mom actually like really really cool, and gave him a pretty good like he's like jealous of his mom's power even though she doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. I think they could have
Yeah,
made that, but then they try to make it like when like your mom's always like, is trying to like set you up with a girl, that kind of feeling.
yeah,
That's what they made it like, and it just like really was like not good. And then it was just I don't know. They could have made it good, is
yeah,
what I'm trying to say.
yeah. They could have. I'm gonna say I'm not counting Isekai Cortex because that has literally every Isekai in there that they own. No.
Quartet, yeah.
Yeah. Knights and Magic. And I
What?
think that was. I forgot. Was that like the one where like the little boy had like a Gundam type of thing? I don't know.
I don't know. Oh wait, Knights and Magic. Oh, I actually did like that
Yeah.
one.
Is
Yeah,
that one? Is that it?
yeah,
It's
that's the
like when he
one.
has like a. Okay. Yeah. I think I did mess with that one.
It was solid.
Yeah, I'm trying to see anything else on this list that's randomly on Google. I think that was about it. All right. What's the list that we got then?
All right, so our final list that we're counting is Slime, Isekai, Overlord, Musho Tensei, Moonlit Fantasy, No Game No Life, Saga Tanya, the Kumo Spider one, I can't say it.
Yeah,
Alicization from SAO, we're counting ReZero, Sword Art Online, not Sword Art Online, my bad. Shield Hero, the Gintia of Ash basically, and
yeah.
I don't Otame Game. Those three.
Okay, yeah,
I think that's where we're counting. I think I was gonna say like Log Horizon as well, but like that's a whole different one as well. Oh yeah, I'll let that one
yeah.
fine. Just for sake. But yeah. Should we go like just say what do we think is top 3 and then like just like debate
Yeah, hey, we
about
can.
that?
Okay, yeah, we can debate about top three.
All right, all right, all right. So you actually I'll give you 5 minutes to think about what you think is top 3 for a second because like I need some time to think about this myself.
Yeah, I have an idea, kind of not.
Hmm.
I'll just go out on a. The only one that's crazy to think about is what's number one. That's why.
Yeah, that's the one I'm scared about actually saying this is number 1.
I
Okay.
might just go on a limb and say something that, in my opinion, it might fit. It has everything that every Isekai fan needs. So maybe I don't know.
Damn, this is actually really getting hard. I'm disqualifying like a lot of them. Like I'm just taking out some of them just because of certain things, but I'll reveal that later. Okay.
Yeah.
This is like when you're like in like kindergarten or like middle school and they give you like quiet time basically.
Yeah, basically. I'm gonna say, yeah, I gotta text this girl back anyway.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
And I'm gonna say, yeah, because it's going on an hour.
What this is? Oh, it is. Oh shoot.
Oh no, I wasn't even talking about that. I was talking about me not texting this girl back.
Oh, I mean she
But
can wait. What you?
oh no, hey, this is a different one. This is a
Oh
different type of girl. This is a girl that has the most energy I've ever seen of any girl I've ever talked to. Came with like energy. Like it's a special, like it's not like a, it's like, yeah, it is a special one. It's one of them special girls that you see every once in a blue moon that actually has the energy, has the same energy you're putting in. It's crazy.
yeah, you
I
gotta
should
get
make
back to
I should
that
make a
one.
whole yeah, I should make like a whole video on a podcast episode on one talking about Tinder and like how I actually met somebody on there that actually has energy for once.
Oh man, go ahead
That's a whole
then.
nother yeah, that's a whole nother
That's
topic. Yeah, that's a whole nother topic I would talk about on my channel on my podcast.
once in a blue moon when she responds back in like the next 2 minutes or whatever. Uh,
Yeah.
fuck, I can't even think about it.
So you know that Takada anime or whatever?
Takada.
Or is it, I forgot how you say it. It's the one that's by um is that's not Madhouse, not Studio Bones. What is the ones that did JJK? What studio did JJK that's been JJK and Attack on Titan everybody's been loving this year?
I have no idea.
What is that studio called? I'm about to look this up.
Got no idea. Anyways.
Oh, Mappa. Yeah, Mappa. Yeah. Yeah, so like it's this anime, it's on Crunchyroll and it's about like I think it's based on a mobile game and it's about like some D2 type of things and like these like alien monster things that came to Earth and like they're attacking anything from like music or something like that. It's some mess or whatever and you have these girls that have powers or something that's like that. Whatever it is, I just know I saw a lot of people didn't like it or like the ending that came out today.
Oh, what's up? Your dream? Welcome to the stream. I'm kind of currently deep into thought about what I think is the best. Oh man. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, you got one? Okay.
I'm not exactly too proud with it, but I have to live with it now.
All right. Uh, I guess for my number one, I was saying slime.
Okay.
Mainly because I feel like slime fills every role of all the isekai and it does like a nice like mesh of everything.
That's fair.
Then my number two would be ReZero because I mean I have got flack for this before because I talk about like I mean I understand. I mean, I understand why Subaru is the way he is, because I mean, any normal person would be like that. If you're getting put in the same situation back and forth, you would have to lash out like that and be the way he does, because it's some despair type of stuff that's happening.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would probably put that at number two, and then three is where it gets me, because like I want to put one of my favorite as a bias, but then I'm like, is it really that good?
This
But I
is
don't know.
you.
I think honestly, I think Shield Hero would be number three. I feel like Shield Hero was different enough that it would be number three, maybe, but I don't know. Because like I want to put Tanya there, and then Moshuga Tensei did come out this year, and it was really good and refreshing. But I think that's only because people were too used to the regular adventuring, like Isekai, and not really looking at like all the other stuff that usually stands out for being different type of Isekai. It was mainly just because it was a different adventuring one.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's why people looked at it the way it did. But
Okay, so I want to ask you one question before I say what I'm about to say.
all right.
Did you look at my? Have you been looking at my stream at all?
Let me look.
Okay, you didn't. Okay, you haven't. Great. Okay. Okay. No need.
No,
No
I
need.
didn't look.
No need. No need. Great. Great. Just
Okay.
keep it like that.
Was it? Yeah,
Because here's the
because I
thing.
was just on.
Here's the thing. We have the same top three, just about. We have the same three people, the same three animes. We just have them in different places. So right off the
Okay.
bat, we know who's top three. No question now. This is it.
Okay.
We
Okay.
both
All
came
right.
to the same conclusion about top three.
Okay. Hey. Okay.
The placing of
Hey.
where top three is where we have a different opinion about.
Oh,
And
which ones did we have different?
so number three is ReZero for me. I'm gonna go like that.
Okay.
Three is ReZero.
I,
The
you know what?
reason,
Hey, we can switch on mine. I'll do that too, because like I said, I do have a problem with Subaru at times, but I understand why he is the way it is. After season was that season two, like part one, season two, when he got ate by them rabbits, I was like, oh yeah.
yes,
I guess I can let up on my hate for Subaru at times.
yes. And when everyone saw that scene, we're like, man, it is serious out here for Subaru.
Yeah, because I still hate him for like being in love with Amelia for no reason when it's
Yes.
like Rim's just right there. But okay, but yeah.
It
But
just
after that scene, I was like, okay, I guess I'll take some of my hate away, but still.
here the thing is with Subaru, and like the reason why I have a different opinion is just like, yo, Subaru isn't the perfect isekai character, but we give him respect because he went through a hell of a lot more than anyone else on the list to get where he's at right now with having no
Oh
power,
yeah,
no power at all.
yeah,
He's had the most pain by far, not even close. Amelia is where we have the problem. We have a problem with Amelia. It just doesn't make any sense. It makes more sense for Rim,
yeah,
but they fixed that by having Ichiro, whatever her name is, by having her as the second like main lead essentially for the next season. We're like,
mm,
okay, this is hitting a little bit different. Like it, I love it, but it's number three. I'll tell you
yeah,
why it's number
yeah. I
three
could.
in a second. Number two is Slime.
Okay,
Slime
okay.
does everything good. Everything good. Fantasy, comedy, slice of life, serious action and adventure. It does everything good. If you told someone what is isekai, you give them Slime. You give them Slime to start off with, and now they know what is good. We give them Slime.
Yeah,
Anyone can have Slime. It doesn't matter. He works for anyone, any gender, any race, any like age. He works for everyone. He's a slime. He works for everyone. I don't know. That's why he's number two. But number one comes down to personal preference, and it's Shield Hero. Shield Hero has a completely different animation style and a serious tone that none of these animes necessarily have that's distinct to them. It's just different to me. He's the revenge isekai character. The anime kind of messed up a little bit, but it's not that bad. compared to like the source material, it just fits it very well. If I had to pick one isekai I was gonna do 30 videos straight on, it would be Shield Hero. That's the reason why he's number one and why I have it here. I think the dynamic of the first main lead and the second main lead is the strongest out of it and the most distinct out of anyone here on this list, and that's probably why it's number two. Like him, Raftalia beat everyone else's number one and number two option on all these isekais, and it's not close to me, I feel like, because if we're gonna go down the list,
I mean, I would argue that, in my opinion, Slime does have one of the most diverse casts, because like it seems like even some of the side characters have a personality.
Very yes, no. Yeah. The thing is with Slime is they have it has a very great cast. It has one of the best casts on here, if not the best cast. But who is the distinct number two option? You can't name
there
it.
There isn't one.
Exactly.
I mean, there really isn't, because like they're all just there because like they're.
Yeah, it's his world. I mean, it's Slime.
Yeah,
it's it's his world, and everyone else follows. I like that, but you don't have a number two option. You know.
Yeah,
I count
that. I mean, you could say I forgot her name is with the purple hair, but at the same time, I mean, they all have the same. Yeah,
they killed her off, they killed her off, and it was still a freaking crazy lit anime. Not a lot of animes can say they can do that. They can just kill off the second main, like, quote unquote, best character, and they can still rock. Slime can do that. You should get props for that, but
what's they took what's her name, Millie, or however you say Millie, I forgot exactly how you say it.
Yes, they made her a villain. They made her
a little villain. Yeah,
they could do everything.
I was low key mad at that point, mainly because I liked seeing her a lot. Like in season 1, and I was mad that season 2 we didn't get to see her a lot, because that is my favorite character from the show. That's fair. I did buy a certain figure. I did buy a cold figure of hers that's coming out next summer.
It's all right.
Like it's not like
it's fine.
Like it's not no crazy figure. Like it was like her, like because I think I got it off right stuff, but it's like it's like her laying on like one of the big old slimes, and she's just in her regular outfit, and like it was cold, and I was like, hey, I low key need this because it looked fire, and it was like my first like very expensive anime figure.
You're fine. You don't have to explain yourself to me, all right? It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Hey, I was just saying.
You don't have to explain.
Hey, I'll show you the picture. You'll be like, oh yeah, I see why you got this.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Yeah, number one
is Shield Hero. Number one is Shield Hero. I think the problem with Shield Hero is like it can't last forever. Slime can last for a very long time in this, and it could easily be number one because of that. It's just too versatile. But personal preference, Shield Hero, he wasn't meant to last forever. He has a set date of when it stops getting that good, you know? And I'm okay with that. I could still do a whole bunch of content just Shield Hero alone. Personal preference, he's number one.
Okay. All right.
But here's also the thing. I had Musho Tensei like top 5. Him and like Overlord / No Game No Life. The reason why Musho Tensei is not there, it's just too new. I need to see more episodes of you before I can put you in top 3. Top 3 has a lot of episodes. They got like a lot of content that is proven it's gonna work. So I need more time. Her Slime has 8 seasons. No. The thing is, what I said is Slime has a lot of content in general. Your Dream, it has basically up to like 6 seasons worth of content. Easy. Like not a lot of isekais can say they have 6 seasons worth of really good content. Slime is one of them. They're that good. They're that good. So yeah, that is top 3. Number 4, number 5 has to be like Overlord.
And you said we're not counting. You said you don't want to put Konosuba in this isekai talk.
They are not. Okay. It's not fair. They should not be up here.
All right. Okay.
I know.
I was just making sure. I was just about to say, like, meaning like in the isekai talk at all. That's what I was saying.
I think the thing is with Konosuba is they're very versatile as themselves as well, but when it comes to isekai adventure, like power scalings and all those type of things, they don't even count or come in the conversation at all. There is no antagonist or anybody. They're mainly comedy to me. I can't really even see them that much as fantasy. They're just comedy. It works. Oh yeah, it'll just work.
Because the funny thing is even like later on the light novels, like whenever it gets covered by the anime, whenever season 3 comes,
if it comes,
like there are adventures and all that, but like it is based more on comedy for a lot of the stuff. I think even the last volume against the Demon Lord is even like based on comedy stuff. So yeah,
that's the only reason why I can't count in like the serious discussion for it. You know, like it's like having a conversation about shonen and then bringing in Gintama, whatever it's called. Yeah, it is technically, but at the same time, what is it the main demographic? What is the main focus of the show? Comedy. Which is cool. Yeah. But that's
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I mean, if we're just doing like the bait, like the regular ones with power stuff, yeah, that's fine. I mean, because I mean, I still do think Cosmo is one of the most brokenest isekai characters, just because because Cosmo has like crazy high luck, and he has like, but he's Cos. Like the thing about Cosmo is like when you read the if you read the light novels and you'll see it is like Cosmo has crazy high luck, but he has a whole bunch of like skills that are like skills that normal isekai people want to use, but he uses them the right way, like his bind that he can literally tie people with ropes and other like he's basically a troll.
Yes.
That's what he's basically is because he trolls everybody. Like that's why like in Isekai Cortex, whatever it's called, or I forgot exactly how you say it. That's why like he's funny in that because like his everybody there is all broken and he's just there with his basic powers. I mean, he's only person he's above is of course is Subura, but not really not really because I mean Subura does become broken too because the witch factor BS whatever it is. I've heard about that.
It is very fun.
Yeah, but yeah, I was about to say, but yeah. All right, so I guess we gotta finish up our last two that we would put into the top
Okay.
five, I guess.
Okay, so okay, yeah. I'll just put them all over here so we know who's in the big three. We have decided and come to conclusion who's big
You have,
three.
you have a list on your stream.
Yeah, I already put them all in like a little category. They're by themselves. This is big three. Cut off.
List on. All right, I'll go to your stream real quick. That I can just see the list
Oh
again.
no, no. Now you're gonna see what I look like. Oh no.
I,
I feel kind of bad just streaming out of nowhere because like I didn't cut my hair, nothing. I'm looking straight out like what from quarantine, you know? Like I'm not even trying over here, man.
oh, hey, you're good. Hey, every
Oh
video I post,
man,
I barely do my hair.
I know. I mean, you have a lot of hair though. I don't have that much hair. I have short hair.
Oh yeah, I
Feels
used to
bad.
have short hair. I haven't had short hair since
Fucking middle school probably.
uh, early high school. Because the funny thing about my hair is that if you see my hair, you would never think I had this. In high school, middle school, going into high school, like I think eighth and ninth grade, I had waves.
All right.
It's weird. Yeah, I had this certain type of waves, like the waves that I can basically make myself have waves. And then another wild thing is I had a high top before. And like if you look at my hair, you would not think I could get a high top.
Oh yeah. Okay. Let me. I forgot what I was doing before this. Anyways.
But yeah, I have interesting hair. That's all I gotta say. Uh, all right, then I'll throw out a name for I guess Mushoku Tensei would be number four maybe.
Yeah, number four, I think.
But then at the same time, I'm like, I got a bias for Tanya. I love Tanya. I love Overlord too.
Here's the thing
but
why I
but Tanya
eliminate.
doesn't. But
Go ahead.
Tanya doesn't have enough. I was about to say, but Tanya doesn't have enough stuff right now. So it only
Yes.
has what 12, 13, 14 episodes and a movie. It's not really enough content.
Yeah, I feel like the
And
reason
like it's
how
still missing a lot.
like
Oh
how
my
we
bad. You
got
can
to
go.
what we go. Yeah. How we got to like our places of top three came down to okay, who was unique, and then who was kind of like taking a step from Overlord. So I felt like
Yeah.
Overlord started a lot of people. It started like Tanya. It started Moonlit Fantasy. It started Atomic Game. You know, it started the Spider one. You have four animes or four isekais that are kind of not a clone, but like have a lot in common with Overlord. So like I
Yeah.
immediately took those four out the place, even though they're good, but like who's the originator? And then no
Yeah.
game no life. They're very good, but they don't have a lot of content. So it's like kind of not fair to
Yeah.
say they're still top three, but not having that much content. Log Horizon
Yeah.
had a boring last season, so they're out.
Yeah, that's kind of like this thing. Like I know somebody. What did I forgot? I think I saw this on Twitter before. It was a thing. It was saying that like I think they said High School DxD is better. No, they said High School the Dead's better than High School DxD,
Hell
and I was
no.
like, like the thing is, I was like, there's not enough content. I was like, I love High School DxD. If it had as much content, I mean High School of the Dead. I mean, if
Yeah,
High School of the Dead had as much content
content they
as
would
High
be
School
just as good, if
DxD,
not better.
yeah, they'd be just as good. But I mean, the creator died sadly, so I mean, then even with the manga, there wasn't that much content that we could even get anything.
Can't wait for you to hit 100K. Well, thank you, Oni-chan. I would love to hit 100K. That'd be
All right,
great.
hopefully you do.
I want both of us to hit like 100K. I want both of us to hit 1 million. I want both of us to make
Right.
enough money for this off of anime content that we can just, make it full time.
Yeah.
I have high hopes,
I
okay?
hope. Yeah. One day, can't wait. Oh, LeBron just dunked.
Oh shoot. But yeah, dude. Oh yeah. I wanted to tell you this, because I told my parents this because I thought it was kind of cool. I made a list of like all the companies that basically have been putting ads on my videos. So like,
Mm,
you have the obvious ones like Honey, you got Samsung, you got like let me go
yeah.
look at the list. It was actually a pretty good amount. It felt pretty cool.
Oh.
I was excited for it anyways. Let me go take a look.
Yeah, I've seen sometimes you get the mobile game ads for anime games, or you get the random Demon Slayer trailer they used to do.
Most times podcast. Oh yeah, I had Raid Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends. But yeah, I made a list. Let's see. Grammarly. I use Grammarly, so I'm actually gonna like hit them up one time, see if they'll actually do something. Full Sail University. I don't know if that might be just like total ad block. I would use their stuff. I don't know for sure. I know I have an ad block something, but I don't know if I use it just
Yeah.
necessarily. Showtime from like Fandom or Fango, whatever it's called, for like movies.
Yeah.
What else? Sandstorm. A lot of other mobile games on here, and then UTI EDU. I think that's kind of like more local based. The Galaxy phones, like with the flip one. But yeah, one day.
Yeah. Yeah. Get you a paid sponsorship.
100%, bro. I want the paid sponsorship right now. Oh yeah, but yeah, we're talking about the High School XD and the High School of the Dead.
Yeah. Like I remember there was like a debate on there, and I was like, I don't know. I was like, High School DxD has so much content. I'm like, you can say what you want about it, but there's so much content. High School of the Dead has 12 episodes plus an OVA that was really whatever.
Yeah, like put some respect on High School DxD, man. Come on. We
That's
gotta
another
stop
one
clowning them.
that's another one they be disrespecting on TikTok because people feel a certain way because it's fan service or whatever, and they see certain stuff in it. And I'm like, bro, y'all just need to look at it. There's more to that.
I'm making 2 videos for them. Well, I'm making a lot of videos on High School DxD for next year, anyways. I have one on why they're not getting a season 5. Hopefully, they actually will get a season 5. I'm just saying it's more of like a PSA like video saying if you want to support, this is how you do it, and you have to do it right here, like at this time, so it can get.
The light novels are finally getting dropped in America. Finally, I think they're up to. I forgot what Yin Press is up to right now.
They got like 29.
Yeah.
They have 29.
Well, even though the crazy thing is, why did we get the manga first instead of the light novels? That's so weird.
I mean, more people read mangas though, so
yeah,
like that's what I probably think it is, because I don't read light novels personally. I read a lot of mangas, but not light novels. So I think that's why I would say.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, I have like a few volumes of like the manga. I think I have like the last few volumes of the manga that were published here.
But yeah, I think they will get a season 5, but it's gonna be like, it's gonna be later, and it's not guaranteed. That's the scary part. It's not guaranteed at all. But it can't.
Didn't Data Live get pushed back to like sometime next year? Didn't that happen?
Yeah, they did. I think that was because of COVID, but I don't know for sure.
Yeah. I was trying to make sure I wasn't forgetting something because I think I heard. Yeah, I was about to say, didn't that get pushed back? And I was kind of like, damn, I wanted to see that because I do like Data Live. Data Live's usually, I like seeing. I watch Data Live not for the main character, of course.
Bro, the main character is a fucking doormat, bro. That's what I hate about Harems. Your main characters are doormats. Come on, like stop it.
I must say, I only watch that just for all the different girls with different powers and all. I don't care about him. They could at least made him like Trendy Seven's main character. At least he knows what he's doing.
Yes,
he most definitely knows.
That's a real question. Is he the best? Is he top 3 for best isekai harems? Not isekai, but just harem animes or protagonists.
Oh, most definitely, yes.
Okay.
Oh, yes. I've even in the manga because I keep up to the manga. Yes, most definitely.
All right, good.
My man's he's up there. My man's gets a new girl. It doesn't matter what world he goes to. He's getting a new girl or a girl that's gonna like him, and they're always bad.
Bro, it's either him or Issei for like Harem King, but I think it's just Issei.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's just got the S tier. It's him.
I forgot. There's some anime where like a dude gets a girl like all the time or something. I remember somebody was saying it. I'm like, Issei. I mean, if you want to count the harem, like what they look like, and like how bad they are. Issei gets a lot of baddies. This whole anime is made of baddies.
The entirety of High School XD is literally S tier all around. It's S tier. The entire thing's S tier. You could have an
Facts.
argument about each one of them and them being considerably like the best one for other harems essentially. If
Oh
you
yeah.
dropped in Konako and put her in this one, is she the best girl? Probably.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's like, and the crazy thing is, especially because everybody copies Rias. It doesn't matter what type of anime it is, they're gonna copy Rias.
Yes.
That's the crazy thing. Like if she's red hair, they're gonna make sure she has a figure like Rias.
She is voted the sexiest female character of all time on
Oh,
Ranker.
I mean, hey, that's most definitely deserved.
Season one, Rias, number one. Sorry.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
Hey, she was crazy. Hey, she was goaded.
I'm trying to look for like Data Life right now because like they did say they're pushing it back, but I don't know. I can't see it anywhere. They might even push it back even further. So I don't know.
Yeah, I think it might have been to sometime next year.
Yeah, I know I saw it up here, but it might be in the to be determined anime. Actually, hold on, let me look.
I think it was supposed to originally be this fall.
Yes, supposed to be Overlord season 4. That one's coming out probably in 2022. Yeah, it got pushed back again, but sometime in 2022. I would assume like in yeah, you're I don't know about you. You should be in 2022 as well. Yeah. 2022 is going to be kind of crazy.
Yeah, there's so
So
much anime. Yeah, a lot, and you never know, something else could be announced. Oh yeah, I can't wait for Spy Family. Can't wait.
okay, how good is Spy Family? I have not
Oh,
read the source material at all.
read the manga. Read the manga. I'm telling you this right now. Read the manga. It's hilarious. You're gonna it's an anime that's gonna produce some of the most memes of probably like this whole decade. That's how many memes it has in it. Cause like all the characters make so many crazy funny faces. It's just like the memes alone is just gonna make it amazing. And like the animation right now looks like it's gonna be good. I can't wait for it. It's really funny though.
Is it like a Crunchyroll like original? Like what is it? Like who's owning
Oh,
it basically?
most definitely not. It's a Shonen Jump title.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
Yeah, it's a Shonen Jump. You can go read it on the Shonen app, or read. Yeah, I would probably say read it on the Shonen app because I remember when I had to catch up like on the internet, like because I was trying to catch up chapters because I was reading I was bought the physical volumes first and I was reading it like that. Then I was like, you know what, I want to catch up because it was only 30 some volumes at chapters at the time. So then I tried to look on the internet. There's like certain stuff that was missing or whatever, like on the internet. But once I caught up on the app, I was reading on Shonen. I think there's only like 50 something chapters out or 58, might be 60 plus a little maybe like them little special chapters they have that'd be like only a few pages or something like that plus those. But yeah, it's gonna be really good. That's one I'm looking forward to. But yeah, I guess we might as well go back to this isekai.
I mean, I guess we got a lot to talk about with isekai. There's just so many stupid ones. It's just like
Yeah, I'm gonna say, hey, that spider one is amazing.
yeah,
Reincarnated as a spider, whatever this, or no, like I think the thing was so what I'm a spider, whatever,
yeah.
or whatever. Yeah,
All right,
I
all
wanted
right.
to read the light novels. I wanted to read the light novels and look at the manga because the manga has very interesting manga covers. Like they look really cool. Like the manga covers do, and that like made me like, oh, I kind of want to buy this, but then I'm like, I don't feel like wasting money on it right now.
All right. I guess we've kind of already decided who's top 5, more or
Yeah,
less, right?
yeah.
Then who's the next 5 then? No
Overlord,
particular order. Okay. Wait, no.
Overlord.
Wait, Overlord was in top 5? Who do you say was top 5 then? Because we put Musho Tensei, and I thought we put Overlord too. Or did we put Saga? Tanya? Which one did we pick?
Overlord.
Yeah.
Overlord. I mean, Overlord's getting another season. Overlord is super popular. It's really. I actually like all the characters in Overlord has baddies. It has an interesting story. I like the way of like him basically taking over the world, kind of not.
All right, so the next top 5, I'm gonna put the Spider one, Tanya, Sao,
Yeah,
No
yeah,
Game to Life, and I can't decide on the
yeah.
last one. I don't know.
What do you have left?
I got a Tommy Game, I got Moonlit, I have Log Horizon. I guess I put Log Horizon. I don't know. And then I have the Grisio one where it's like, had only 12 episodes, but it's pretty good.
I know like there's some content and stuff they didn't show from that, and like I guess like that would never get a season 2 because of
Wait, why not?
like I guess I forgot. Like, there's some guy that makes videos on it, and like I forgot exactly what he said why it never would be, but I think it's like more of like it's not really as popular or something like that. It might have just went down to that or something like that. I don't remember exactly.
So popularity. I might
I
make a
think that
video
might
about
have been
that.
it. Yeah, or it was like something like that. I don't know. I can't remember. The guy said something. I don't remember. It was a while ago that I watched it.
I might make a video on that. That sounds pretty good. Cause I always
Yeah,
did
like I
want to have
forgot
another
exactly.
season for that one.
Yeah, because I remember getting it because I bought that on Blu-ray back in the day because it was at Best Buy and it was only like $20 or something like that. And I was like, yeah, let me get this, see if this is good. And I watched it. I was like, oh wow, this is actually really good.
Actually, I'm gonna go to the
But
bathroom
yeah,
real quickly.
all right.
Here, how about you ramble about something you don't like on for like I don't know, 10 minutes while I'm in the bathroom?
No, I was about to go use the bathroom too.
Oh, okay,
I
we're
was
in the
about to take a
bathroom break. All
bathroom
right,
break.
fine, that works for me. super soup.
Are you back?
Yeah, I'm back and I feel refreshed. Whew.
Hey, I do too. I got a quick anime I want to talk about because I recently finished it today,
All
and
right.
how it could have been way better than what it was. Yamada's first time.
Okay, I think I know which one you're talking about. It's the one where the girl is like trying to lose her virginity basically to have sex with, like 100 people. Is that the one? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. The anime would have been way better if it wasn't her trying to basically fall in love with a guy for 12 episodes instead of like that little arc should have been like 3 episodes, and then it would have been more interesting if we would have saw her just be a hoe.
So you're saying basically it's like you want her to be like a gal anime protagonist, and then like she just goes around just banging people basically and talks about like just leaving them afterwards.
Yeah, because I feel like that would have been more interesting because it's like, how you gonna have an anime and you're so focused on this? Like that's literally the first thing we learn is that she wants to do this, lose her virginity, that she can be with 100 guys or whatever, sleep with 100 guys, and it's like, then it turns into just straight up a romance anime of her just being a what is that, Sunere or whatever?
Tsundere, yeah.
Nope. And acting like she doesn't like the guy and all that for whole 12 episodes. When I was like, it kind of would have been more interesting as that, but I don't know. Just seemed like it would have been, that would have just been a little bit more interesting. Maybe just like to see her be with all these different guys.
All right. I think that could work for sure. I think I would want to see if that was the case. I would want to see something like a B plot essentially with her. Like I want that to
Oh,
be
yeah.
to be the main focus, but then have an actual like B plot of what else.
Yeah.
That way they can actually have a season 2, 3, or 4. So not just continuing the same thing,
Yeah, I'm gonna say I saw this anime came out in 2010. I'm like, wow, and I remember seeing this people talking about it. So I thought it was like actually that, and then I was like, oh, I was like, it's all right. Just one of these ones where a girl it's a romance anime, but she acts like she's not really in love, but it really is. And I was like, whatever. Like could have been better. It was I guess for early anime, early 2010 anime. But I was like, how you gonna bring up this plot and basically never really do it because she always chickens out.
That could be kind of fun. Let's see. Oh, I was gonna say something else though. What's it called? Trash Taste, right?
Yeah, isn't that like a podcast or something like that?
Yeah. They have like this little segment where they just like talk about bidets. You know what a bidet is, right?
Yeah, the other type of, isn't that like
Toilets.
it's the toilet that cleans or whatever?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm in the bathroom, right? Ever since that episode, I'm just thinking about, man, should I get a bidet? Well, how would I feel if I got a bidet?
I heard friends that said like it was all right. They said they'd like it.
Like, it's just like the main focus of like a heated toilet seat,
Yeah.
I would like that.
Now you might have to invest.
How much are bidets? Yeah, that's a good question. Let's see.
Probably a lot. Probably a decent amount. Low ball, maybe 800.
3,000. All right.
Oh dang.
Average cost is like 1,000. Low cost is 400. I mean, what's considered a low cost? Like, do I still get a heated toilet at the end of the day? Like, what are we talking about?
It only works for like half the day.
Bro, I gotta know. because apparently America had that idea originally. Like we were gonna have heated toilets back in like I think is the 1800s, but then the guy was like, no, 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 we need more guns, and then they went with the more guns option.
Of course they went with more guns. We always do.
Dang it, America. Sometimes we gotta have the nicer things in life. A heated toilet, rather than just get more ammunition.
It's like we should have heated streets, but they're never gonna do that.
Or clean streets in general,
Yeah.
Every time I go outside, the streets are just actually I can't even say that. My streets are pretty clean. I can't say that.
Mine most definitely are not. There's always leaves in the puddles and there's always leaves in the drain, so then whenever it rains we have a whole bunch of big old puddles. It sucks.
Yeah, is the connection. What I think they should do, because they talk about like on their podcast, they talk about like a lot of like interesting things essentially. They could like immediately get some type of like sponsorship or like some type of affiliation. Like since they talk about like heated toilets, right? They could have something where like say, hey, we talk a lot about these. If you would like to have one as well, do a little shout out.
Yeah.
They like they just naturally have really good conversations that lead up to like, they could sell something else, with it. That's what I see it as, anyways.
Yeah.
Installation. How much is installation? 30 minutes. Fixture. Oh yeah, I want to ask you this question though. Anime question.
All right.
If you could focus on like say the next 30 videos like on a certain topic, what would it be about? One particular anime or like one line of videos essentially?
If I and like it would be like something I could do no matter what, and like it would get like a crazy amount of views, just something like that. Like if I had like a big channel or something like that, or
basically I'm saying what anime would you focus on for like 30 videos straight and you would love it essentially, not like anything about views, just straight up I enjoy this anime, I would be willing to do this amount of videos in a row and I wouldn't mind it basically.
Probably K-On.
Yeah,
I feel like K-On, because K-On is I feel like there's a lot of deeper stuff to K-On that you could go into that people wouldn't realize. Like there's a lot of deeper stuff that could relate to like a lot of like personal real life stuff. Because like I don't know if I told you this, but a fun fact, K-On is what helped me get through when I was in a certain stage in life. Made me feel better. Helped me get out of a dark place. I'll say that.
I remember you did say something like that with K-On, but we didn't, of course, go in or dive into that.
We didn't go into it. Yeah, I'm gonna say it was like when I was in dark place, I watched K-On, and because I do think K-On, hands down, has one of the greatest anime endings ever with its movie. Like in my opinion, like the way it ends the series. Like I know like there's a college stage that does happen, like in the manga or something like that, or there's a manga of it or something. But the manga that is like super expensive. Like the college portion. So because I was looking at Macari. It was like $80 for the college portion. And I was like, oh, I'm not paying that. I think it was like 80 to 100. And I was like, hey, I like K-On, but I'm not dropping $100 for a manga.
For real, dude. That is understandable.
Yeah, I guess it covers like the college portion, but I'm not sure. I have to look into it.
I know a lot of people like K-On.
Yeah, I know. Because I finally watched it last year on Netflix, and then I was like, wow, I missed out. I was like, how did I not watch this whole time? I was like, this is really good.
It's in the top 100 of popular animes. Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, I think it's because the funny thing about me is I actually do like slice of life anime a lot. I don't know why. I just really enjoy it.
I think slice of life is just very good in general, but here's the thing with slice of life. I think every one of the slice of life animes that ever come out are usually pretty good, that everyone can kind of relate to on some level.
Yeah.
For most of them anyways. But then it's like, how do you judge the slice of life category in general? How do you know which one are just the great ones, I think that's the hard part for me anyways.
Yeah, it is part, yeah. I know like when I watched that was really good, I picked up the manga because I liked it was Flying Witch. Like I really enjoyed that one, and then I got the manga and I was like, wow, yeah.
There's just so many good ones,
Yeah, like I know this one, I know some people might think this is boring, but I don't think most people, there's a lot of people that enjoy this one, but what is it, Nana Bayuri or whatever?
Nana Bayuri.
Or I forgot exactly, Bayuri, or I forgot exactly how they say the second part.
Yeah, I have no idea. What is it about?
It's about like so it follows a whole bunch of people that are in middle school and elementary, but they're from this small country town, and it just shows them do their daily life stuff. and like the main character is technically this girl it's a little girl. And I think she's in first grade maybe, and she has like a little flute.
No, I can't even find it.
Here, yeah, so let me see. Uh, yeah, I'll type it in the chat real quick then.
I'll go.
All right, I just sent on Discord the name.
All right, cool.
Should just send a link.
Okay, this one. Oh wow, this one's going crazy on TikTok. Actually, it's actually.
Oh, you've seen that one on TikTok?
Yeah, like the little girl, like the purple hair one.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
she got
like a million views of her just doing some random thing.
Oh, and also there's a song. There's also a no. I think there's a song that was also made on TikTok using her too.
Yes, she was going crazy on TikTok.
Yeah, I must say yeah. Let's say the anime is really popular. It's popular. I think it would be. I think it is decently popular. Yeah.
It's you have to be in the know probably like this anime.
Yeah.
It's one of those.
Yeah, it's one of those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I know another anime I would really want to cover, like for long, would be Chiharafu.
Chihara. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I know which one you're talking about. It's on Netflix.
Because I feel like that has a lot of different stuff to it, but then I'm like, because there's one toxic aspect I would love to cover just because of one toxic thing that happens in season 3 that I feel like would be very interesting to cover. But
wait, Chiharu.
Let me see.
So I put. Oh, wait, you mean the like the little card game one, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we did talk about this one a little bit. I have not seen it either. Dang.
Yeah, 76 episodes.
Jeez. That's gonna be a watch. You gotta sit down
and
and watch that one.
The crazy thing is, it's not. I don't think these 76 is not even close to like how much the manga is like
covering.
Like I don't think it's even close to like half of the stuff that happens in the manga.
Yeah, that's too much for me.
Yeah, let me look at the manga real quick. I think the manga's on. I think the manga's ongoing. It has 47 volumes.
Yeah, if it's too long, I'm not watching it, man. It's too long.
Yeah, but it's 76 episodes. You don't gotta invest in it right now. If you can do that on a watch one day. But yeah, it has 47 damn volumes and nothing's in English. That's the sad thing.
You got a lot of slice of life picks. I'm surprised a little bit. Actually, I can't say I'm that surprised. A little though.
Yeah, I would say I like a lot of slice of life. The crazy thing is, once I discovered anime, the first genres I really got into was isekai. I mean, like, not really first discovered, I should say, as when I first like got into it heavily, I should say.
So you moved away from the Shonen Jump stuff, basically, what you're saying.
Yeah. I mean, I've always the thing is, I always watch every shonen that's popular whenever it drops. Like when Black Clover dropped, Boruto dropped, I watched both of those. Eventually, I dropped Boruto because I learned I'm not waiting no more just for. I don't care what they do. They can do everything that's in the manga. I don't care no more. I'm not wasting my time when I'm already like 100 episodes behind or whatever I am. I think I made a video on it why I dropped it, and people were trying to say stuff. I'm like, bro, I dropped it because of the aliens, and like I made a video that was off of that too, like similar to that, like when I said like Naruto, Naruto is like, I mean, everybody knows that the war arc of Naruto wasn't as good because it was way too much bullshit, but. Like I forgot, it's mainly when the aliens came that just makes it not as good in my opinion.
Yeah, because it's like weird.
Yeah, because I remember somebody was trying to argue with me about it, like on my channel. And I'm like, it's supposed to be about ninjas. Like the Sage of Six Path would have been okay because you could have just like had him be some like grand saint that just happened to discover ninjutsu and all that. That would have been better than like pulling this alien shit now.
So just basically a plot point out their asshole, essentially. What you're saying, because that's what it was.
And then, like I said, like it was kind of stupid of them, like messing up with Naruto and Sasuke's powers when they literally worked so hard for that.
Yeah.
Sasuke, you could say he didn't because he got that eye, but at the same time, he did actually work once he went with Orochimaru. Because if you look at the first or second episode of Shippuden when he was literally about to hit him with that one electric blast and kill him.
Yeah.
Electric jutsu, I mean. But yeah, it's always like one of the. Like people love Naruto and will support Boruto just because certain people will, and I'm like, eh.
I'm like, I just want him to earn his powers, right? That's the only thing I'm asking for. Let Boruto
Uh,
earn his powers, and then I'll like it.
I mean, he's not because in the manga he's basically most definitely not because they did some stupid stuff with Momoshiki and him, and I'm like, so stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm off of that. I'm off of talking, but yeah, I still keep it with every show that comes out. But I watch all different types of anime. I said each season I usually look for isekai, slice of life, but most of the time I just pick it off of like, oh, what does the cover look like? Oh, I watch this. If the cover looks good, I watch it. I don't read nothing else. I just go off the cover.
Okay. So we're up. You got about three. Let me see. You have two more. You would say you would dedicate a lot of time to making videos on.
So what I say? I said
You said
K-On!
Kaon. You said the no Bayori. Boyori. I can't say the name. And then you have
Yeah,
Chifuya. I think it's called.
yeah, Chiaro, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Ah, I love Dragon Ball Z, but no.
No.
I mess with JJK, but no. Uh, Honestly, the only shonen I would really go into detail for, because I kind of want to make a video on it, is Black Clover, because I do like Black Clover a lot.
That's fair.
Because like I feel like there's a lot that I want to talk about Black Clover that has not happened yet, that it needs to happen before the series ends. Because there's a lot of like missing stuff that's been put, like there's been sub points, like little sub things that foreshadowing kind of now, or little subplots that they put in there that they just haven't talked about yet, or they just like went over it. Like Charmy being part Dorf, or is it Dorf?
I have no idea.
N- Not Dorf. What is the not
Charmy.
Dorf? Are they called
Fairy?
dwarfs?
The
No,
fairies?
no, no,
Whatever.
no. I'm probably thinking the wrong name. So you know like how there's elves and then there's like the shorter people, the shorter like stocky ones. What do they call those in the fantasy realm? Like in all
Like
fantasy, what are they
dwarf,
called?
basically?
Yeah, is that it? Is that
Yeah.
Dorf? Yeah.
Dwarf, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I was just making sure I was saying it right because I can't remember if I was saying it right or not. But yeah, because
Yes,
like
you were, man.
she's half Dorf and like they never really explained it about like where the rest of them. So like that's something I would want to go into. Like, are they ever going to go into that? And like, are there angels in Black Clover if there's devils?
Probably.
But yeah, maybe I would go over that for the only shonen one, and then I do love Black Clover. I mean not Black Lagoon. I mess with Black Lagoon heavily. Oh, you know which one? I don't know why I did not say this one first. Kaguya-sama Love is War. Most definitely.
All right. All
Yeah, I don't
right.
know how I did not that should have been my first one because I read the manga. I'm up to date on the manga and I literally am and Hayazuka's literally my channel mascot. And I'm also making a video for her eventually sometime in the future, but just not right now.
Do you think you could come up with 30 videos on Kaguya-sama?
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely.
How? Where's this
I'm
coming?
telling you, man, the manga is very deep.
So like we would do like chapter reviews of it basically? Like what are you thinking?
Oh no 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 no! I would first 10 videos would be character background, synopsis, stuff like that. Because there's so much stuff that happens. I'm telling you, see, season 1 and 2 of Kaguya-sama has not touched all the stuff that happens in the manga. Like I know, like somebody was talking about like how like they're doing a thing on Twitter. I saw like maybe last year or a year before, or whatever. It was like it was saying like anime where like the people where nothing happens and the couple never gets together, and I'm like, y'all need to wait till season 3 because stuff will happen. Or just like nothing happens like in general they were trying to say stuff like that, but there's a lot of stuff that happens in Kaguya-sama that could be covered because like I said the manga has like 200 plus chapters, so and it
I'll wait
covers
to see, I guess.
yeah like it and like I said Hayazuka is a very like she might be my favorite character of all time. Is LeBron hurt? Did LeBron just get hurt?
If you did, then that's a
Because
wrap.
like he just went into the lane and next thing you know I see him on the ground. He's over here hitting the floor. I'm like, did I just if LeBron really got hurt, that's gonna be nuts. Because that might be done. Let me see. Let me look. It's showing the replay. Let me see. I can't tell because y'all always do the stupid replay. He's grabbing his ankle. Let's see.
They are not making the conference finals. I'm saying it right now. They're not making the conference finals.
Ooh, yeah. LeBron's out for a few weeks. He's old, so yeah. He's probably if that ankle's really dumb. Oh, what'd she say? My roommate's boyfriend's in graphic design. He made her a Harry Style poster. It was cute. Oh, you need a. Ooh, I might have to hit a connect and see if Cuz can make me some anime thumbnails now.
Oh yeah. Okay, cool. I already had this like brought up. I thought we were gonna talk about it like a little bit earlier, but
Oh yeah,
basically I got one of my I went on Fiverr, right, to like look for somebody to
yeah,
do some thumbnails. Do it for the cheap, you know, because I don't really feel like doing it sometimes, and I don't make
yeah.
the best. I feel like. And I got this
Oh
guy
yeah.
for like $5, and he does it like in like a day or two.
No shit.
Yeah, I was really excited about it. Then I was gonna see
Hey.
if he could do like a series, you know, make them all look the similar, you know, whatever like that. But then I'll go back on the Fiverr. He's not there. He's unavailable
Oh
now.
dang.
So I gotta find a new
Oh
guy.
damn. Damn. I say I have my friend that's really good at graphic design, but like I said, I haven't talked to my friend in a long time.
That's fair.
So it's hard to. So yeah, I mean, because he's the one that taught me everything. My thumbnails are interesting. I like my thumbnail I came up with today, but then I feel like there was too much to it. But then I kind of like the one little aspect where I like on the phone I put the logo. I kind of like that. There's some thumbnails I like. There's some I'm like I'm doing too much.
Community swag.
I'll tell you this. I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna show you the funniest thumbnail that I wish I should have put. I'm gonna send it to you on Discord, but
All right,
watch,
all
you're gonna
right.
see this, you're gonna be laughing. It's one of these ones that's like super funny. And it's like I should have kept this over because like it's over my JoJo one, my Jocelyn Link for like season 6 or whatever. This is like the opposite thumbnail I made for one, and I showed my friends because I was being funny, but I really should have kept this one because this shit was hilarious.
All right, I'm gonna check
Alright,
this
I
out.
just sent it.
Hey, yo, I've seen this quite a bit. I will say I've seen the whole in your
Yeah, like
face thumbnail quite a
yeah,
bit.
because it's because they had that scene in the anime, but then like I was like, let me just put her where it's like that, and like it's that one's way wilder than the thumbnail I actually used, where I had it covered up.
Uh, demonetized.
Yeah, but say that's what would happen if I showed that. But then I saw somebody that actually had the full thing there with her naked, and I was like, oh, and then they didn't get their thumbnail removed.
Okay, YouTube, I see how it is. Here, I'm gonna give you this guy. I'm gonna send the link in Discord.
Alright.
Cause I might use him for the next one I have. I'm gonna test out to see how my thumbnail does, and if it doesn't hit like around, you know, 4 or 5, I'm gonna get this guy.
Alright.
Cause he was like right next to the person that I got previously. I was like, okay, I like his stuff too.
No, yeah, I've seen ones like that.
The thing is, like, it
But
just looks, you know, kind of like a lot of other thumbnails
yeah,
I've seen
I'm trying to think.
around.
There's some guy on. Oh yeah, there's this. I gotta find him because I followed him. I guess he was some YouTuber. I know like when Demon Slayer came out, everybody was roasting him because he was a dummy that like put a review out about Demon Slayer, was talking about it earlier before the game like got put out.
Like Demon Slayer the
Everybody,
game, or what do you mean?
yeah, like the game, like it was before the game came out, so like everybody was saying he was breaking the embargo and all that, and was like going crazy at him because it's like, why are you doing this and this is ruining it for like for like smaller people, and he was like a smaller person. But yeah, I forgot what it was because I was thinking about because I want a new intro because I'm tired of my intro, but I don't know what I would do for my intro. That's the only thing. I was thinking about maybe just hitting somebody because I think he did intros on his things. I gotta find him on Twitter, but I think he did intros, and I kind of want him to do an intro of just like Kaguya-sama for me or something like that, or some of my favorite anime. But then like I don't need like the super duper, like the super duper shonen ones that people do, or like it switches between all these different shonen anime and shit like that.
Yeah, kind of like After Syndra, what he does.
Yeah, kind of like how Afro's is. Like,
I
I don't
like
really want like
his.
no. Yeah, I was like, I like his, but I just don't want like no shonen type of stuff, nothing like that. I would mainly have like stuff I mess with.
I
That's one
thought,
thing I want.
uh,
That's one thing I might have to do, like hit Cuz up and tell him that, and then I'm like, yo, I don't need no music because I'm still gonna use the same Samurai Champloo remix because that shit is hard.
yeah.
But that's one thing I need to fix because I'm tired of having the same water opening, and plus I don't like the font we used back in the day because it's not really a good font.
I'm gonna be honest, like it's kind of grown on me. Like I was watching your video today. Like I think I watched 2 of your videos today. Actually, it was
Uh,
just kind of grown on me after a while. So I don't know. I don't know if you should do that just yet. But
Oh, just I
that's
mean,
me.
I at least want to change the font because I don't like think the font fits. That's why. The music, of course. Like I
Yeah,
like the water aspect because I would change it to like an anime type of water thing.
yeah.
But is one of the things I'm kind of like, but now that's one of the things I'm just thinking about. Like, I want to change just cause. Then I'm like,
For me
I don't know.
personally, I'm moving away from doing any intros at all. I'm moving away from that
No, I feel that.
personally.
Yeah,
Because like I'm looking at like say I'm looking at retention and like seeing what's working, what's not working.
yeah,
Intros can work, but it's just like it's looking like not for me anyways. At least for my
yeah.
channel.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I just keep mine because I feel like because I feel like the thing about my intro is it's something that because like I always get comments where people are like, "What's your intro?" Because like it's
It's good.
Samurai Champloo
Yeah,
and
sounds
like
good.
and like I think like what I did is I think the reason why I think certain people do get caught with stuff for that because I think the certain remix they get is a copyright thing now or something like that. I'm not sure exactly. I know I've seen stuff about it, but I mean it's only 10 seconds, so that's different than like somebody using like the whole song. No, I don't know. And I used a certain spot because like it was like a certain spot I picked. It was like and that's why like the spot I picked is like a perfect spot for like an opening. That's why it's like a little interesting thing for it. But yeah, it's just like it's one of them ones that like people hear and they're like, oh, what do I know this from? And then like they comment
They ask you the
and
question.
it helps get others yeah it helps get others subscribed. That's why I just want to make a better opening. But I could do a water to it. But sometimes I just think like I need something better.
I understand that. I because I thought about it too, but then at the same time, I always think about what else could I spend this money on, right? You always have that
Oh
question,
yeah, I
right?
mean. Yeah, like, cause I would, like, I wish that's one of the things is like I want to meet somebody that just knows how to make those and just like tells me how to do it or something. Or like I just need to get into like learn how because I mean I could go to my college and just go to because they got Premiere and all that free there and I could just try Premiere and see if I could make an opening, but in After Effects and all that too maybe I don't know because I want to do it one day, but we'll see. Oh yeah, and then I wanted to talk to you about this. Is like my worst anime actually did get some views.
Worst anime. Oh, like a video?
Yeah, like the video of like the worst anime that came out. It came out like I put it out Sunday.
Oh, 3 days ago. Yeah, yeah, it is. I did watch this one too. Yeah.
And I must say, yeah, that one actually got a decent amount. I was like, hey, okay.
You came up with some
Cause
animes I
like,
just didn't even think about. I forgot even
yeah,
came
cause like
out.
I told you, I watched a lot. I watch a lot, and I watch a lot of stuff I shouldn't watch. Cause like I do, man. I wish I would not. Cause this is what I used to do with seasonal anime. Is I was picky. I'll be like, I'm not watching this, and then somehow I turned into like 30 anime where I'm watching each season. I used to be picky, man. I wouldn't watch stuff. I remember one anime I didn't watch. I wish would have watched it when the season was coming out. Was season one of Katagui or however you say it.
Yeah.
Because I think at that time, like I wasn't trying to watch like a whole bunch like of because like when it came to like what do you call it like watching stuff on illegal streaming services or
Yeah.
pirating anime like the thing I used to do was like I would only choose like a few I could watch on there, then I would watch stuff on Crunchyroll because like I said it gets sometimes I can get lost like trying to remember because it's not like I have an account on this thing and like it tells me it's just like a website where like on Crunchyroll I can go on there and just see like oh yeah I need to watch this, so I tried to just limit myself. And then like one season, what happened is I saw I was watching like 5 or 6 or 7 anime that was like on a pirate anime site. Then and I found out they're all on Funimation. I was like, you know what? Let me just get Funimation, and this would just make it easier. So
But
that's what happens. And
here's
yeah,
the
for
thing though,
that.
dude. I was watching on Crunchyroll like last night of like a short
Yeah,
anime. I got into the first episode and it was just stuttering and just buffering the entire time. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go to the illegal site because like you're taking
yeah,
too long. And that's my problem with Crunchyroll. They take too long, too long.
yeah.
Just
I don't know how the. I mean, I've had problems with the website a little bit. Like when you're on the website, the problem I really mainly have is just like the logging out shit. Like it does it on all my game systems and all that, and I hate that shit.
yeah.
But yeah, Crunchyroll has this problem. Like I said, they all have their problems, but I still use it. I mean, eventually I'll probably stop using one of them, or if they combine, that would work out better. I'm hoping one day, but we'll see. Oh, is IT about to make this? Oh, nope.
IT. Oh, is like your friend.
No, no, no. I was about to say,
Oh,
oh
we're talking
no,
about
like on the
basketball.
Lakers. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because he just shot a three.
What's the score?
Suns 77, Lakers 70. So I mean, it's relatively close, and there's 2 minutes and 40. There's about to be 40 seconds left in the third. So I mean, it was close at halftime. I think it was only like 3-point game or something at halftime. But we'll see. We'll see how this goes. I don't know.
Okay.
I be on and off with the NBA when it comes sometimes to some of these nationally broadcast games, especially now that almost everybody's in health and safety.
Yeah. Oh, what's up, Heffen? Is that how I say your name? I'm just gonna call you Hefty if that's cool. What's up, Hefty? Anyways, dude, Kodansha is worth a lot of money.
Yes. Hey,
A
they
lot of
literally
money.
in the last episode of Miracle Chan, they were literally like, "Oh, this is made because of the sponsor," and I was like, "Oh yeah, Kodansha wants that sponsorship money." Because at the beginning they said something about them, and then at the end they said something. And I was like, "Wow," or whatever. Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Bro,
They're
Kodansha
worth a
got
lot.
money.
Yeah.
Because I was looking at Kodakawa, right? I was like, okay, so
Yeah.
how's Kodakawa doing? It's like, oh, it's not doing that great. Okay, they got like Bookwalker, Yimpress, all these
Yeah, never
companies
mind. Yeah,
under
never mind.
them.
Never mind. I got those two mixed up. I was thinking of that one. Yeah,
Oh.
Kurokawa. Yeah, never mind. I got it mixed up. But yeah, Kodansha. Yeah, Kodansha has money,
money, like.
and that's why. And they just made more money because they did sell the rights to English Tokyo Revenger to Seven Seas. So, and they got some bread off of that. And they also are, I think, partnering up with that one manga thing I was telling you about, like that one manga one that's like $6 a month.
Oh yeah, to get rid of all the manga pirating sites, basically.
Yeah.
Which I'm kind of glad they're doing that. Basically, I'm glad.
Yeah, but I was like $6 a month when Shonen Jump is like only $1.99. I'm like, I don't know about that.
Bro, Shonen Jump's been dropping like every single year. It's kind of a little sad. They're dropping in sales.
Yeah. No, yeah. I mean, it's because it's mainly
Removing.
They haven't.
Yeah.
It's I think in my opinion, it's so you take something like Demon Slayer and The Promised Neverland, where everybody knows both of their final chapters or final arcs were rushed. I think I don't know what Shonen Jump's doing. I think they should stop telling their mangas to rush their stuff. Because they could have milked Demon Slayer and Promised Neverland for longer if they would have actually let them flesh out their chapters and like do more stuff.
Yeah.
Because like most definitely the Promised Neverland, it had a lot of stuff that needed to be fleshed out, but it wasn't.
Just and I mean, it did freaking time. Like, it's not hard. Just take your time. Just slow down.
Yeah. Like I don't know why the editors were rushing them, like both of the mangas, because everybody knows Demon Slayer shit was fucking rushed too.
Yeah.
Rush, I could say.
They probably felt like they had to do it before. Well, at least Demon Slayer, they probably had to do it before the pandemic, goes back to normal. I guess I don't know, like.
I mean, because that one ended. I think they both ended in 2020. But then you look at it in hindsight, and you're like, Demon Slayer is like, y'all probably should have kept doing the manga. Y'all should have not rushed them. Or yeah, I think it's a guy that makes you should not rush them because look at it, it blew up, and now the series is over. And if you didn't rush them, y'all could have been milking it and making money.
But they're making money, like.
Yeah, I mean, they're still making money from the anime stuff like that, but I mean, making money from the manga because there've been more manga, more volumes out there selling.
Here's the thing. They made some money, right? But they have basically the number one for this generation anime. They basically have that. They have the Dragon Ball. Yeah. They have the Naruto of the next generation, and they rushed it. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, makes no sense. They must have not. Yeah.
You don't have the Black Clover, the Fire Force. You don't have Fairy Tail of that generation. No. You have the Dragon Ball Z / Naruto of that generation, and you messed it up.
I mean, the only thing that's saving them is JJK. Cause I mean, we'll see how the movie does.
Yeah.
For Zero, we'll see how the movie does. But I mean, JJK has the hype, but it does not have the Demon Slayer like crazy. I mean. Never mind. JJK from the start already had the Demon Slayer hype. It's just not gonna have the Demon Slayer type of sales, I should say. But the anime already had the hype because the animation, the fights, the characters. Goju and Sukuna alone literally have every girl in a headlock.
Bro, I don't understand. It just Jujutsu Kaisen came out of nowhere, right? It came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Technically speaking, we could still make videos on JJK and still get into their the mainstream look of it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Yeah.
not closed off like Demon Slayer. It's just I don't feel like doing it personally.
Yeah, I mean, I made a video on why Demon Slayer was over. I mean, why JJK
Overrated.
was overrated, but I was talking about like certain aspects of it. But
Yeah.
I mean, I really enjoy the anime. Like the anime, because I saw like a TikTok and they were saying like, what is the anime that like it's better than the manga? And I'm like, that's JJK and Demon Slayer, most definitely.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to think of other ones I would talk about. Because like I would add a light novel, and if I did light novels, I would add Konosuba. Because Konosuba, in my opinion, is most definitely better than the light novels. Because the Konosuba, how funny Konosuba is, the light novels can't touch it.
Yeah. Not even close.
Yeah, but then I couldn't think of any other ones. But yeah, because I mean, I understand like the artwork of Demon Slayer and JJK is not the best manga could look and stuff, but the anime, oh my gosh, like when people like because like I said in the videos, like I made another video saying like it's a fair criticism to say that they have that both of those get carried by the animation.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, but like people take it that as a bad thing, but I'm like it's actually a good thing. You know how many manga don't get good animation? A lot. Or get good like super beautiful adaptation. There's so many, and I'm like, you shouldn't like take that as like trying to say something like to discredit it. And I'm like,
It's
yeah,
like
I'm
in
like
the
they literally enhanced it.
they're like in the 20 or 10% of like the best animation essentially. You know,
Yeah,
like
it's
it's
like
very good.
it's like wow, like I can't wait. I need a season two of after this movie. I need a season two of JJK because I mean, like I said, there's a lot that happens in JJK that I want to see. That's going to be dope.
Have I heard about Clash from the Elite? Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It's okay. I mean,
uh,
I don't know when season
like
2's coming out, but is what it is. I don't know.
the light novels are amazing. I'll say that light novels are amazing.
All I'm going to say
I
about
love.
Clash from Elite is Horikito is the author's favorite character. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm gonna
And
say.
I'll say this, just in the anime. Most definitely not in the light novels. In the
No,
light
no,
novels.
no. The author literally came out and said, "This is my favorite character," and
Oh,
then
he said,
literally,
oh,
yes,
oh.
yes, the author literally came out and said, "This is my favorite character," and then made a spin off of just Horikito because that's his
Oh, he
favorite
did?
character. Yes, yeah, yeah. I looked it up afterwards
There's
because,
a
like,
spinoff? Did
yeah,
not know that.
dude, yeah. There's like a spin off
How's
of
that?
it.
You know what's crazy? How's that his favorite character, but she's useless in the light novels
I
until like year two? But year two, you could still say
I don't ask me, man. I don't
that's
know.
crazy.
I'm not the
I mean,
writer.
that might be. I guess you could take that as the same thing as like I think I don't know. I can't remember if this is true or not. I think Toriyama said like his favorite character was Piccolo or something. I don't remember exactly.
Yeah,
It's probably one of the things that people just made up. I can't remember exactly if he said that or not. I have to look at a Geekdom video. He probably has something about that, but it might be on the same lines of that. I mean, it's like, oh, why is Piccolo not better than he is? It might be one of those.
he,
But I can't remember.
I don't know.
I think that's a Toriyama thing, but I don't know. It's probably something that got debunked. Geekdom probably found out that it was like not true.
But yeah, I think we already talked about it. Like, I don't know if or when a season 2 would come out. Probably, I would say after they're completely done with, I guess the second year. I'm not caught up in the light novel at all, so I wasn't
Yeah.
gonna tell you. But
You know what would be funny, which I could see happening, is that year two or year three gets an anime and they just skip over everything.
that happens in year 2.
Meaning like they skip over the rest of the stuff that happens in year one. They just make an anime for year two because I mean they did that with with the manga. How they're making a year two manga while the year one manga hasn't even ended yet for
Yeah,
like English releases and all that.
you see,
So like
you would know that, but if they just made that, I'll be like, oh yeah, that for sure happened in that order. No need to question
yeah,
it.
like people would like. I mean, I don't think it's most definitely never gonna get season two. But if it ever did, I could see them something stupid like that, and it would be very funny. And like people would just be there, like I would love that because that would be an amazing thing to cover, like episode by episode, and you're just like, wow, and you just find out they're like, oh yeah, a year older, and imagine like the first episode they run through everything that happens because like, oh, there's so much that happens in year one that like sets up what year two is, and like there's so much. It's like really good. Like Classroom is really dope. I did. It's just I wish they followed. I really wish they just followed the light novels, just because it would have. Because like honestly, if they followed the light novels, we would have got a little bit more of We would have got an extra episode if they followed the light novels, because that episode 7 should have not happened.
Everyone
'Cause
is so mad about that episode, bro. Everyone's so mad. I'm like, it's cool. It's cool. Did not read the light novel. It's
No,
cool.
no. You know why we're mad?
Why?
It's because that's when Ada, Koji, and Kei are supposed to have their moment, and like that sets up stuff in the light novels. That's why people are mad about it.
Bruh.
Because like it's a very like it's literally from light novel 4.5, but it actually is like stuff that's like really really important that happens there for like their relationship and stuff like that, and it's like they changed it for like something that didn't even need to happen. That's why that episode is looked the way it is.
You guys
like,
gotta get over
read the
it,
light
man.
novels.
Y'all gotta get over it, man. We got
Nah.
The reason y'all didn't get over it is the reason we don't have a season 2 right now.
We didn't get a season. We didn't get a season 2 because it wasn't as popular.
Bro,
just playing.
We were
messing with you.
I know. It's like we were talking about this. Like, yo, the anime by itself, and you did not read the light novel, is an 8 out of 10. But people got mad. People got mad, and it's not happening for a while. You know?
I mean, probably it's never gonna happen.
Probably never gonna happen.
I mean, I can't say never because I mean, I never would have thought that
what
Devil's Part-Timer would have got a season 2.
I would have thought so.
So I mean,
to be honest, I thought I was always gonna get a season 2. I just didn't know when. I knew it was gonna probably happen, but I didn't know when.
I didn't think it ever was because like how long it was.
Yeah, it was a pretty long. Like, wait, how many years was it? Like 10 years since the first one?
Yeah,
5 years?
No, it's been a minute. When did that come out?
I'm looking up right now.
All right.
2013.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's been a minute. That's a long time for like something to get away.
Yeah, that's a bit. 8 years basically. Baby's going on 9 basically. Yeah,
and it's like you wouldn't really think stuff like that would like get it.
I mean, I thought it would because like after they finished the light novel, I thought maybe they were like, okay, let's make another anime to go advertise we finished the light novel or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Cause like the sales, I think it did like 5. It averaged like 5,000 a split or like a quarter percent. I think that's what happened. So I think I did okay. Not great, but okay. Pony Canyon, Atlantis, Sotsu. But yeah, I want Trinity 7 right now though.
Oh yes, it's a shame that it does not have a season 2, but it got a movie. Like, why did a season 2 not get in that? Like, there's so much cool stuff that happens in the manga. There's so much like interesting, and there's so many waifus. Like, oh my gosh, there's so many baddies, like baddies that get added to the series, and I'm like, I need it.
I need it now.
Yeah, it's like trust me, there's a lot of fan service moments. There's some GOAT fan service moments that are literally in the manga that needs to get animated. It's like, It's like why is this not have a season 2? Like, makes no sense. The series is popular.
Okay, so what videos do you have coming up this year that you're willing to share?
Oh, that I'm dropping soon?
Yeah, what do you think you're gonna be dropping before this year is over?
Coming out Friday, because I'm not gonna drop on Christmas, I'm gonna drop on Friday, is my big video of the best anime of the year, and just know I got it down to 39. I'm not going to tell you what's on the list right now because we might have I don't want to spoil it, and we might have a disagreement.
And then you change the video partly. Yeah, okay. It's not.
Yeah.
That's cool. It's cool.
Because I'm just because I mean, like I said, I've watched a lot of anime. Because like I said, each season I watched about 30-ish. So like I'm going off of like mainly stuff I liked and stuff. Because like I've looked on the My Anime list just to like compare like what it was rated and all that, just to see. And majority of the stuff I have on here is a 7. I don't know, 7. I'll just give low ball and say 7.2 or higher. But even though I don't really care about My Anime list, like what they rate on there, because I feel like all that shit's subjective anyway. So, but I was just looking at it just to compare it and see, to make sure I was thinking of the right stuff. Because I mean, there's a lot of stuff I enjoyed that I want to put on this list, but I might put in another video for like sleeper anime that came out this year.
Yeah.
Because there's one anime, I'll spoil the anime that I enjoyed a lot. It was called Farewell, My Dear Kramer, and it was about soccer. It was about like these girls soccer, like it's on Crunchyroll. I really enjoyed it.
Was it a
I think it was called
anime?
It's more of a sports anime. Let me look it up.
I can't even find it right now.
I gotta. I think I probably said it wrong because I mean, let's see, dear. Wait, no, it's fair. Fair. Here, I put it. Let me put it in the Discord real quick because I'm looking at it right now. Country. Because like, I was gonna scoop the manga to this because the manga looked interesting. It was like on Right Stuff for pretty cheap, but I just didn't buy it because I was like, I want to save some money on the stuff I really like. But yeah,
Right.
I actually enjoyed it. There was a movie too that came out with it too. That was like a prequel, I think, or something like that.
Monochroma. Let me check
I
this
know
out.
like it was rated like a 6.55 or some people did. I was like, hey, I enjoyed this. I enjoyed it a lot. I got into it. I was yelling at the character. I was like, what are you doing? Not really
Yeah.
yelling like that, but like I got into it. I don't know why.
I feel like my anime list is kind of. First of all, I feel like it's a little biased. Second of all, I
Oh
feel
yeah,
like their
most
scores are
definitely.
always kind of shitty. It's usually every anime
Yeah,
is either a 6 or 7, basically, the
yeah.
entire time. You rarely ever get an 8, or you rarely ever get anything below like a 5. And it's like, no, this was dog shit. No, I don't know. The scores are always pretty bad. And like whenever it comes to like an anime that's mainly like female based, it always gets a poor score. I'm sorry, it always gets a
Yeah,
poor score,
yeah,
and I don't think
yeah.
that's fair. I don't. I think that's literally the case for a lot of like female based like
I've
animes.
watched so many female-based anime, and I'll tell you that there's a lot of them that are really good, and people just be hating on them just
Yes.
cause, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Sports animes. Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. What animes are you gonna be watching for 2022 winter?
I'll look on there right now. I mean, yeah, I'll look it up right now. Winter 2020. Oh, I already know one that's coming out because I'm looking forward to it. Is My Dress Up Darling.
My
I
Dress
know
Up
I'm watching
Darling.
that. Yeah, that comes out. Of course, Attack on Titan final season. Um, that one isekai, I forgot how you say it. It's like Art Fura. I don't remember how you
Oh,
say it.
Arfureta.
Yeah,
World's
Art Fura.
commonplace,
Yeah,
the world's strongest.
yeah. Of course, yeah. I'm watching that. I watched season one. Of course, I'm watching. Is this part two or is it season? I think it's part two. The how to rebuild or whatever.
Yeah, part two. They call it. I
All
call
right.
that season two. I don't know what these part twos are. If it's a part two, you
Yeah.
just I don't know. I don't like them.
Like I know people were getting mad. They're like it's a part two. I'm like, dog, it came out in a whole different season. I don't
Like
care. I'm
it's
calling it
season
season two. I
two.
don't
Yeah.
care. I can call it season two and it can be the same. I don't care. Of course, I'm watching Princess Connect.
Yeah. Where's that down here?
And then from there, I don't know. I'm just gonna pick and choose. That's usually what
Yeah.
I do. It depends on what's. Oh yeah, there's that golf. If that golf anime is on Crunchyroll or Funimation, just know I'm watching it because that looks like it's up my alley.
There's a golf anime coming out.
Yeah, it's like it has like three girls and they're playing golf. I'm not sure exactly what they're doing. I should look. I know there was like a trailer I watched today that looked really interesting of something. Oh yeah, this one looks interesting. I don't know what is this? Something sailor uniform.
Hmm.
Let's see.
Oh, I know.
As of
I
right,
see it now. Cool.
yeah, those are the main ones I know I'm watching for a fact. Every other one would just be like I'll choose off the cover and like if it's on Crunchyroll or Funimation. Because like I said, I don't like just like looking at synopsises or trailers early just to see. I like just choosing it just to see, and then like I watch the first episode, and then if I like it, I like it.
Hmm.
Because that just gives me another way to add more anime to my list of like what I'm watching that season, and then I go through it that way.
I don't think there's a lot of winter anime I'll be watching, like at all.
Yeah, from Loki from the list I looked at, it doesn't look like there's a lot of winter anime coming out.
There's an okay amount. I just feel like none of them are just really popping with
Oh
the
yeah,
visual. I don't know.
yeah. I'll probably end up still watching 30 because that's what I do.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, but I'm just like, I definitely know I'm probably not watching any of these.
Yeah, I mean, and like at the same time, that might we'll see like what happens. Attack on Titan is going to be very interesting.
Yeah, everyone's like counting down until the exact moment it comes out.
Yeah, and I know there's going to be I mean, I don't think when is Attack because I don't think it's going to end until summer. Summer, I think we'll finally get to the last few episodes, and then we'll have the hellfire that's going to come with those.
Uh, is that the case? I have no idea.
Oh yeah, because the ending is very controversial.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, the ending is most definitely when the ending when the manga ended earlier this year. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff people that didn't like it, and then there was another part to the manga that was made with the book. I mean, that was put like in the manga, like the physical volume, and people didn't like that either. It was yeah, it's gonna like just know it's the Game of Thrones of anime, basically what happened.
Hmm. Yeah.
And like it's gonna be like that. Just know you're gonna see that's like one of the things the anime community is gonna go crazy when that happens because like it's gonna have a lot of mixed reviews and unless Mappa changes the ending, there's gonna be a lot of stuff that people are gonna feel a certain way.
People gotta chill about Peak. People gotta chill.
Oh yeah, Piku. Oh yeah, hey,
Gotta
they are
chill,
fan
bro.
servicing her up.
Yes, bro. Stop looting her,
I was like,
please.
hey, Peak. I was like, hey, Peak looking kind of thick right now. I was like, hey, it was funny.
The moment they saw what Pete looked like, they're like, hey, hold on. Like they just started going
Yeah.
crazy
Hey,
on the fan
it's cause
service.
she actually got animated, actually looking well. Cause like when she was there for what season 3, that you think they didn't really show her well enough for you to like get a good look at her. And now,
She's thick.
yeah, there's one episode I'm looking forward to is when Gabby does something because it's gonna be very funny, and I'm making a video on it when it happens. 'Cause like she does something that like she shouldn't be able to do, but she does it. But it's gonna be interesting.
I'm probably gonna use the winter to just to like go back to some older animes again because I can't find anything I'm like really too excited about.
Hey, hey, maybe I might watch something and be like, hey, you need to watch this.
This is interesting. No, it's like a gun game type of thing. Hmm. Oh, HQ holder or I mean UQ holder? Yeah, it's pretty good. UQ holder was all right. I think I got into like season 2 of it. It was all right.
Is that the one that's like,
It's basically I kind of forgot
isn't it?
exactly what it was, but it was
You said UQ or UK or what?
UQ holder.
Isn't that like isn't that like a spin-off or like a continue or like a whatever to like Nagi? What is that?
I guess so. It's
Or
like
something like that. I forgot. It's Nagi something. I don't remember exactly what it is, but it has like a series that's before that.
yeah,
I think I can't remember.
yeah. It's
Maybe
called
I'm thinking of
Nega.
something else.
No, you had it right. It's like called Negama or something.
Yeah, that. Yeah, yeah,
And like
yeah.
basically, he's a descendant of the main guy in that character in that anime.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know about that till like right now when you brought it up. I'm looking up like at the right now.
Yeah, because I remember when I first watched like UQ holders, like I didn't know like it was connected to that, and then I found out I was like, oh,
That makes it better. Like
yeah,
that actually made it better. Where you go to preview new winter anime, you go to Live Chart Me. They do the countdowns for like when animes come out. They're pretty much the most
oh
reliable
yeah,
one I've seen anyways, because they give you the to be determined animes that are coming out later on that year or like just that have been confirmed. Essentially, they give me a list of that.
oh yeah. Yeah, that's what I usually like doing. Yeah, yeah, because that's the one. Yeah, that is the one I usually go to. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
World in Harem. Yeah, I forgot that comes out.
World End
And that's
Harem.
another one I'm watching. We'll see. We'll see how that happens. Yeah, I know you made a video on that. We'll see what Crunchyroll does.
Yeah, dude. We'll see
I
about
can't.
that one.
I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see all these black lines and mists and all this.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
And light is gonna be funny.
I can't wait for them to censor that. They could just give it to Funimation too. Hey, hold on. Let's.
Yeah,
Does Funimation still have DxD?
yeah, I'm pretty sure they still do.
Yeah, then they can just go to Funimation. They don't
But
need
I mean,
Crunchyroll.
Funimation's gonna censor it too because of Sony.
Do they censor DxD?
No, DSD is not censored. Season 4, maybe. I don't know exactly, but I know all the newer ones they have. Like once Sony, because like Sony made this stupid thing about like censoring stuff, like and it was something because I know like it was a big thing deal with like Senran Kaguya for the video games because they had to censor all their stuff there, and I know that's like why the person that made Senran Kaguya left, or like one of the people that made like the game or something like that left because Sony was censoring stuff. But yeah, because of that, now like most of the etchies on Funimation are mostly censored.
Hmm. Well, if that doesn't work out, they can just go to H Dive. I feel like that would be better
Yeah,
anyways, because they don't censor like. Well, they do censor, but at least they have. They're in that field of more edgy stuff, anyways. It's kind of what they do. Why sound
yeah, that's basically their go to now.
Yeah. What is this one? There's just so much anime right now. There's so much. Oh my gosh. I might just stick with like isekai genre honestly, because like there's so much. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Thanks. Yeah, no
And
problem, ABG. No problem. Been waiting for season 3 of UQ Holder. I don't know if you'll get one honestly, but
I mean, isn't there like a lot of manga to that though? So it could.
I mean it could, but like, yeah. Yo, I'm gonna make a video on the Hanabado series.
What's that one?
It's basically like the badminton one. Like all the girls like,
Oh yes.
dude,
Oh
it's
yes.
good.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
really
That
good.
is really good. Yeah. I was mad that does not have a season 2. That was really good. Yeah.
I'm mad it doesn't have a season 2, and I'm mad that like the Mal community gave it a 6 out of 10. I'm like, what the fuck are you guys watching? What do you mean it's a 6 out of 10?
Most definitely was not
You
that.
freaking dumbos over there.
Hey, I was like, bro, this is better than a lot of y'all shonen anime.
Yes, it's real freaking shonen. We have a real freaking character arc over here. We have a real villain in the mother. What do you mean this is a freaking 6 out of 10? Oh my gosh. Another reason to hate Mao. They have trash ass opinions. Yoji Sink. What was that one? Yoji Sinky. What anime is that? Did I already talk about
Yoji
it?
Sink.
Oh, you're talking about Saga Tanya. I don't know these Japanese names for it. I have to practice that stuff. But yeah, Saga Tanya, that's coming out pretty soon. They're rushing
Yeah.
that one. At least they said they're
Hey, they
rushing
need
it.
to. Yeah, they need to. I don't care. I don't care if it doesn't follow the light hours. I just want to see some Tanya.
I've been fiending for that Tanya. I've been
Let's say
4 years.
yeah, I must say, yeah, it's been a minute. All we got was a movie, and we did get an OVA earlier this
I
year,
don't.
I think.
No one cares about that. We want the season 2. We want that
Yeah,
next season.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yes, dude. It's coming out. It is coming out. I forgot when they said it was coming out. Let me see. It's probably to be determined. Yeah, it's to be determined. It
Yeah,
could it could be in 2022 or 2023.
probably 2023 would make more sense, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
it would
But
make
it
more
couldn't.
sense, but
But then it'll be like, oh, it's coming out summer 2022.
yeah. I mean, they said they're like in production of it like right now, basically. So like it gave the signal of like we're rushing this one to come out, but I'm like I don't know what that means. Like Russian could mean in the next month, or Russian could mean next year. I don't know. Yeah, H dive is for the culture, 100%. H dive is for the culture. They said, "Oh, you're gonna censor and take off these animes or delay them, quote unquote. We'll take that. That's free. That's free views for us. We'll take that." Someone got to do it. Man, I am getting hungry right now. I need food.
Oh because it's 11 there, it's 12 here.
I always end up eating like really late.
Yeah, I do the same thing too. I mean, I don't eat like whole meals late, but like snacks and stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Golden Kamuya fourth season's coming out too.
Oh yeah, that is. I like that. But I heard that some of the stuff it doesn't. I've heard like people that have read the manga, like there's certain stuff the anime hasn't shown or something like that.
I mean, that's the case with a lot of animes though. I feel like,
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
yeah. I'm trying to look for some other stuff. There's just so much anime, dude. I just can't, like, it's just such a different reality. I'm like, yo, back when we were first anime fans, they didn't have any animes. Now they got so much anime. They're saying we're gonna just shove it down your throat, basically. Jeez, man. Oh yeah, Disney's coming out with an anime too, actually.
Yeah, because they actually got, I think they got some pretty decent anime. I know, like, and they're remaking one or something too, or something like that.
Yeah, I think this is the one they're talking about. It's like Twisted Wonderland.
Yeah,
Well,
but
yeah.
there's that, and then, like they also bought like some anime too to
Oh, they
put on
did?
Disney. Yeah, they bought some. That was like a big thing, and like I said, one of them was like a anime that I think is getting like a remake or something, but I don't remember exactly.
I need a list of what animes they own at this point. That's a video right there. I need that. I needs me that because I know they. Oh, yo, it's here he goes again with these freaking clickbaits. I know I'm gonna click on this later. Oh man, okay. Actually, this is a good question. How do you feel about your thumbnails? Like, would you clickbait? And if so, how much so?
I mean, if it's something I know I can clickbait just to get views, then I'll do it. I'll do it as much as I can, as long as it's not like nothing, as long as it's not too much.
Because like I only say that because there's like this one guy's channel. He does like the Rule 34 thumbnails basically.
Hmm.
It's on the
Oh
character, like the
yeah.
topic or like the anime. But I'm just like, God damn. It has like 200,000 views. I'm like, bro, he knows what he's doing. Oh man. Like I started doing that for some like my other videos. Oh Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
No. We're done with this. We're done with this. And like I saw the click through rate did go up and I was just like, man.
Hey, might be something you might have to do.
Gotta do what you gotta do for these views, man. This is so okay. So Disney's gonna come out with this Twisted Wonderland game, basically. And when it does get an anime, I feel like it's gonna go crazy. I
Oh yeah.
feel like it's gonna go crazy. It's gonna be targeting like a certain demographic, but it's probably gonna hit. It's probably gonna hit.
Yeah, most definitely girls are gonna love it.
Oh, you already know, yeah.
uh,
Because like the teenage girl market for anime is such a like it's a niche market, but it's a very dedicated and strong market that no one taps into. Basically, it's gonna be kind of scary looking at it, honestly. At least that's my opinion, anyways.
yeah. I don't. I think yeah, because it's just all like it's a whole guy cast.
Yes,
Guy cast, yeah. And it's like, aren't this? Isn't it like villains or something like that?
yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's gonna. Yeah. Oh, that most definitely is gonna blow up.
Okay, when is Overlord coming out?
I don't. Is it? I don't. I don't think. Did it get a date? Did it get a release date?
I saw videos on YouTube like just covering it, but they didn't. I don't think they gave like a date or something.
Yeah, I can't remember because I watched the trailer. I don't remember what the trailer said, like a date. Maybe 2023 or maybe it just said I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I recently, like the other day, watched the trailer for it because I didn't even know a trailer dropped for it. I just know they said they were making it or something.
It's gonna be in 2022. I assume if I was gonna like make a guess, maybe
Summer.
yeah. I was gonna say like fall or summer.
Yeah, summer or fall. Oh yeah, they're making a Shadow House manga. Like we're getting an English release for that. Yen Presses. I'm kind of ecstatic for that, but it's not until June, sadly.
I still have
The
not
van
watched it.
It's pretty decent. I know some people felt away about it because Cloverwork lost so much credibility this year like crazy from the two things they did from Promise Neverland and basically coming up with a horrible ending for Wonder Egg Priority. So yeah, they lost some credit. That's why a lot of people were skeptical about Shadow House.
Yeah.
Yeah, the vampire dies in no time is getting a
Oh
season
yeah,
two,
yeah. I'm
which is
dropping the name. His name is Community Splash. This is like low key, I guess, our like first, I don't know, collab video of some type. I don't know.
just talking, I guess.
Pretty much just
Oh yeah, did you
talking. Yeah.
did you see the Hell's Paradise trailer?
Hell's Paradise trailer. I don't think so.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I mean, it covers some of the stuff. I can't wait for that to drop. It's also by Mappa, so it's gonna be. The animation is nice, and yeah, from what I've seen, it looks nice.
Yo. I was gonna make a video about this. I forgot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hey, the manga's. I like the manga. I know some people were trying to say it got boring, but like I enjoy it. It's a. I mean, there's a lot of action to it and other stuff. There is going to be some nudity, so that's going to be interesting how they do that.
it's gonna be good though. It's gonna be
Yeah,
good.
'cause it's a very different. Because I mean, it's a different shonen, and in my opinion, it's a very different one because it's a more darker take. And it's just like it's just a take on like trying to find like the what do you call that? I forgot what you call that. Like it's a different take on something like the Fountain of Youth, something like that. It's just a take on it's a different take on that, I guess you'd say. I know it's like an actual story. I think it is because like it's based on an actual story of like somebody from Japan sent somebody off to like China, or maybe it's the other way. Or I think it might have been somebody from China sent somebody to Japan. I forgot exactly what that story is, like the lore to it, and like they were trying to find like this portion that can be basically like the Fountain of Youth. It can make you like immortal or whatever it is or whatever. Something based like that, but it's like based on like a not a true story, but like a folk tale story, I think, or something like that. I don't remember exactly or whatever.
When is that
All right,
anime
this
coming
game's
out?
over.
Actually,
I'll be surprised if it comes out. I think I'll be I'll be surprised if it comes out this year, but I think 2023 is probably going to come out. But I don't know if there's a trailer and the animation looks that good. They probably might drop it this year, but we'll see.
yeah, Chainsaw Man's about to go crazy.
Doesn't that drop in the fall?
I think so.
Yeah,
It's it might. It has a like a to be determined like a TDA date line.
yeah.
So I don't know for sure,
Yeah.
but
If it
it's,
drops in the fall, just know Shonen Jump's gonna be eating because that'll be them and that and Bleach would be in the fall. Would be crazy.
bro, it's about to go crazy.
Uh,
Man,
I'm already waiting to see all that. Like I said, I'm not even. I'm just curious how much they're gonna cover because, like I said, there's a few scenes I want to see because they're so hilarious.
how long is the manga series? Like,
It's only like 98 chapters, I think,
okay,
and that's only part one. Oh yeah, part. Oh yeah, that did come out. Yeah. Let me look because all the Shonen Jump stuff came out. I think, yeah, because part two is coming out in the next summer, I think, or something like that. I gotta look because like when all that Shonen Jump stuff came out. But yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so anime that are scheduled. Yeah, Chainsaw Man is scheduled for next year. Yeah,
yep, $3.
yeah, because it had that
Yes.
trailer. But I think that yeah, because there's part one, but I think part two is coming out sometime next year too. Because like there was only one part, because that's what this anime is based off. Part one. And I can't wait for part two because there's only not yeah because there's 96 chapters, yeah, 96, no, 97, I mean. So yeah, it's a relatively short manga, and but I mean it's about to get a part two next year, which is about to be so amazing. I can't wait because like I said, Chainsaw Man is really good. It's a very I enjoy Chainsaw Man a lot, and I can't wait. It's like it hit the thing about Chainsaw Man. It basically hit all the aspects you want an anime to hit. It gave you the waifus. It gave you a really interesting protagonist. The story's pretty good. There's a lot of trippy stuff in it, and that's like why people really like it because like there's like it's so different. Like it's something that should not be a shonen title, but it's a shonen title because like there is nudity in it. There is an orgy in it. I should say that.
Yay, yo. No one told me about that.
Or would it be?
Oh,
I
I
guess
don't
you would
know.
call
I
that.
haven't seen it.
It technically is. I just know it's a woman with multiple different women. I'll say that. It's like
Are
one little quick scene. It's not gonna be like something they're gonna show in the anime, like a whole thing.
you sure about that?
I mean, unless
Are
Mappa
you
really
sure
wants to
about
be
that?
on it. Unless Mappa really wants to be on
You
it.
did see Redo Healer, right? Are you sure about that?
I mean, this is a shonen title. They're not about to go like that. They're not about to go in detail like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I know they're not. They have kids watching. They want to sell. They want to sell.
This one is not for kids. So
I
this one's most
mean,
definitely not.
they'll
This one
still
is for the teenagers.
yeah, but they're still gonna probably censor because that market is a pretty strong market for shonen. It's a
Yeah.
pretty strong market. I think they'll tone it down a bit. You're right. Yeah. Okay, I'll put that on the list then.
Yeah, it's good. Oh, I don't
Okay.
know. Do you like Marvel? I don't know if you like Marvel movies,
Hell
but
yeah, I love Marvel. I love Marvel.
okay.
Hell yeah.
Did you see Spider-Man or not yet?
Okay, we can't talk about that one yet. No,
Oh, you haven't seen it
I
yet?
haven't seen it yet.
Oh, hey, I'll tell you this, it's really good. You need to see it. You need to see it.
I'm watching that one with the family, so we're setting up a date for that. But yeah, not yet. Not yet.
Just know. I've talked about everybody I'm friends with. Just know it's top 3 Marvel movie of all time. That's how good it is. That's all I'll say.
I keep hearing it's the best Spider-Man movie. I keep hearing that. Whoever like says anything about it, they're like, "This is the best Marvel movie or best Spider-Man movie."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends. Like after you see, it depends how much you like Spider Verse to compare it to this. That's why. 'Cause I know like it depends how much you like Spider Verse and Spider Man 2 when you compare it to this. But yeah, it is a really good. It probably like it would probably be the best Spider Man movie. And like I said, it is a top 3 Marvel movie in my opinion. But
Bro.
we'll see. We'll see what you say about it.
I'll
Do you
probably like
have?
it.
We do this. This just be a quick not non-anime topic, real quick.
Go
What's your
ahead.
favorite Marvel movie? Or what's your favorite Marvel movie? I'll say that.
I don't. Do I have a favorite? I think I just might go with Iron Man. I think Iron
Okay.
Man 1. I think that's just kind of like, well, that's easy. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe the first what was it? Avengers. What was the first one? Not the
Just
first.
Mighty Avengers.
No. The first one with Thanos. Should be saying that one.
Oh, Infinity War.
Yeah, Infinity War.
Yeah.
Infinity War, Iron Man, the first one. Thor. I think it was like the Ragnarok one where he's like,
Yeah, Ragnarok one. Yeah, that was good.
yeah.
Yeah.
I want to watch Hulk again just so I know how bad it was, but it's not on anywhere on Disney Plus. So I can't find it.
No, yeah.
Besides that, I think the first Spider-Man was pretty good. Actually, no, take that back. Spider-Man's kind of weird
Yeah.
because
Hey, just know, this movie will answer the question about both of these Spider-Mans. That's all I'm gonna say. It'll make you see both of the first 2 Spider-Mans in the MCU very differently. By the end of the movie, you'll be like, oh, I see why these 2 Spider-Mans were the way they were, or why Spider-Man was the way he was in the MCU.
okay. I
Yeah,
will say
it kind of fixes it. I'll just say that.
I will say I do like Tom Holland as a Spider-Man. He might be
Yeah,
the my favorite one because he's funny.
yeah,
He's
yeah,
funny. He has those little like I don't know nerdy quirks, or he's funny. I don't know. I love
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Like the other ones were either like too serious or like Andrew Garfield wasn't that funny. He was just the cool Spider-Man. I'm like, all right,
I think
Spider-Man's
that
not
the
supposed to be
thing they say
sexy.
is, yeah, I think the thing that they say is like each of them that play Spider-Man represent like a different part of Peter Parker like throughout the comics. That's why. I forgot I forgot what I think Tobey Maguire's like the one like he represents like Spider-Man like post like Uncle Ben dying, knowing all the responsibility and stuff like that. And I think Andrew Garfield's one is supposed to be like the one that represents like dealing with like Gwen Stacy's death and all that and how to handle that and getting out of grief stuff like something like that or something like some phase like that. I don't remember. And then like Tom Holland's is just like the adolescent Spider-Man that doesn't know any better yet or something like that. I forgot exactly
Yeah.
what they say. It's something like that. I just know they say all 3 of them represent like all of like the different Spider-Man and stuff. But yeah, I can't wait for Miles Morales to finally be in Spider-Man like me in like a live action. I can't wait till the day that happens. That's gonna be amazing.
Mm,
I think I think when that happens, that's gonna have the Black Panther effect because you know when Black Panther happened, how the Black community was with that. That's
yeah,
how
they went
it's gonna be
crazy.
with Miles Morales. Yeah, I think Miles Morales is gonna do numbers when he gets put into a movie. It's gonna be nuts because I mean he's gonna hit the Black community and the
Hispanic,
Latino
yeah.
community. Yeah.
Bro, I don't know what it was, but like when Black Panther came out, it felt like every black person came out to vote or something like that. It was that effect. It
Oh
was like
yeah,
I
yeah, it was
don't
that.
know.
Yeah,
It was like
yeah.
that.
Black Panther was amazing. I mean, they had an amazing soundtrack too. Like it was an amazing movie to see, like to like watch in theater. But then like you watch it again, you're like,
I can't
was
say
it
it's the
really
best
worth?
one. I can't say
Oh,
it's
it's
the
most
best one.
definitely not. Oh, it's
Yeah.
most definitely not. Black Panther, it had its moment. I give you this for any Marvel movie, it had the biggest impact out of all of them, out of any Marvel movie, where just to bring people out. Besides like Endgame and Infinity War, of course, but just to bring people out, it most definitely had a crazy impact for that.
Yeah. I will say
I
I do
still
want to
think
see Killmonger back. I do want him back for sure.
he might come back. He maybe. I mean, they didn't. I mean, because it's. I mean, technically, it seems like they killed him off, but then they can bring him back. Because I mean, they. That's the only thing about the MCU I do hate is they kill off villains way too much when they shouldn't. Because you can bring them back and do stuff. But I mean, with Loki introducing the multiverse, I think, and Doctor Strange, the movie that will be called the Multiverse of Madness. I mean, they could bring back variants of people, so that's the thing. So
Yeah.
so
Oh
who knows?
shoot,
Maybe
yo.
they. Who knows? Like maybe like they can bring back a Thanos again, and then you can have Thanos and Deadpool trying to get at Lady Death or something like that. But we'll see.
That Hulk needs to be Redbone. What was it? Shield Hero. Yeah, Shield Hero's kind of nice. Oh, what's going on with Shield Hero? I don't know why Shield Hero took so long to be made to an anime. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I don't think it's a bad thing that Shield Hero waited like 4 years to get an anime, or not anime, but like a season 2. But you know,
Yeah,
it's fine.
isn't season 2 coming out this next year?
Yeah, it's coming out next year. I think at the start of the year too, basically.
Hmm.
And then it's getting a season 3. Like it was after the first season of Shield Hero, it was confirmed to have a season 2 and 3. So
Oh yeah,
I'm not mad. You know.
isn't Goblin Slayer getting a season 2?
Yeah, they're coming out with season 2.
Yeah, I don't think there's nothing that's ever gonna top that episode 1.
That opened up the
That
door.
episode, yeah. I mean, there's something that could top it maybe, but I don't know. That episode 1 was crazy. I remember watching that when that first came out, because like I think when I watched it, I think it was before Crunchyroll even put the advisory thing on, because I think I watched it as soon as it dropped, and I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Like that's one of the ones. Like that's one of the ones. Imagine if I recommend an anime to my friend, and then like I give him that one, and that would turn him off of anime because that's like a crazy episode 1. I was like,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, it's like because it went from one direction to another, and you're just like, oh, and then the rest of the series is never that crazy. It's like,
Not
I
that
mean,
crazy, but pretty crazy.
oh yeah, pretty crazy. Yeah, of course, even in the movie, yeah. But I'm just saying, it's never
That
on
level of
that
crazy.
level.
They
Yeah,
said
that
right from the
level.
jump, this is the world.
Yeah,
This is what the
yeah.
goblins do. That people are just like, yeah, they're goblins. Ugh, don't worry about the goblins. No, you
I
got to
mean,
worry
hey,
about the goblins.
I mean, hey, to set up a world, I mean, that's to show you like what type of animes and what type of world they live in. I mean, hey, that's a good way to set it up. It's a extreme way, but hey,
Yeah.
but yeah, that was. I still remember that. That was like the craziest thing ever. I wish I was making anime videos when that came out. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. They had like I know
That,
after that anime, they had so many different like topics of like how like the psychological journey of Goblin Slayer. What is it actually telling you? There's so many of those type of videos. And I was like, yeah,
oh yeah,
more animes need deeper dives into them, you know?
yeah.
That one had you thinking for a while.
It's like, oof, a
Every-
crazy one.
Yeah.
Let me think.
We were gonna say something else before that. I forgot.
Oh, we were just talking about Marvel and other stuff. Yeah. I was about to I think I had like one little thing. I just want to say that I don't know if anything's ever going to top, but I mean, I didn't see Spider-Man on opening night, sadly. So I don't know if it was like this, but I don't think nothing's ever going to top when I saw Endgame opening night. Cause like when Thor got the hammer, everybody lost their shits, and like I remember like seeing it on the one thing about seeing a Marvel like a very hyped Marvel movie like on the night like on the early premiere like on Thursdays is it's just that's when like everybody that's a big Marvel head comes out and like it's very different because like everybody there is like very into Marvel, so like when the moment so like at moments that's supposed to be hype, everybody's hype in the theater, and it's just like it's a different atmosphere at times. It's interesting, but. It's like one of the things like you gotta go at least one time on a Thursday if you can get tickets. But most time you can get tickets. It just depends.
Yeah.
It's just an interesting feeling, yeah. But
what was I gonna say? Like I'm making a list of the animes I'm gonna be talking about for next year.
yeah.
But I feel like I'm missing one that we already talked about.
Yeah.
Cause I have.
Hey, you're playing. Hey,
Yeah.
you're playing ahead way ahead of me. I do. You know what I'm doing. I'm doing one day at a time.
I know the first time we like ever talked, I noticed there's just differences, you know, like how we like maybe approach or like just do videos in general. There's just so much. I don't know, it's just very different. I don't know. That's what I like.
I mean, I do like I'll plan ahead if it's just sometimes I just don't be in the mood in some certain days to make videos and then I'm like I'll wait and then I end up doing it the day before.
Man.
Like it depends. Like when it's like when I'm in school and I have stuff to do, I most definitely I'm on my stuff and I get stuff done before, and I usually get it done early. But now that I'm on a little break, I'm just chilling. It's mainly because the main reason why I'm not working ahead is mainly right now is because I'm trying to catch up on all the manga I have stacked up in my room, and like anime and games. Like I literally finally finished the DLC to Final Fantasy VII now. And like it's just because I have like other stuff I'm trying to get done, and that's why I usually don't make videos early sometimes.
Understandable.
Yeah, like too much stuff on my plate. I'm
Yeah.
trying to do everything I can before I start working again. And that really piles stuff up because when I start working again, I'll be mad. I'm like, man, why can't I make a video? I'll be making a video right now, but I gotta be in this stupid job.
I'm trying to get this stuff done like now. I
Yeah,
want to get this stuff ahead.
yeah. I'm probably gonna work on a heck because I have like a video. I'm like it's gonna be my last big video, but we'll see if I make it because I have to dedicate a day or a day or two to actually read all the manga or at least read half of the manga that's covered. I think you made a video on this. Did you make a video on Dead Man Wonderland?
Yes, I did. I did. Oh man.
In that video, did you talk about like how far the anime covered? Or
Yeah,
no?
pretty much. I go up to like it goes up to this chapter in the manga. I think it was like chapter 22 or something. It was like a short amount of the
Oh,
manga.
good. Then I have a video I'm making with that, so then I don't have to read that much then. I can just
Really not.
cuz like the videos I do, like the ones I do about comparisons and like that kind of or like why anime wasn't as good as the manga or something like that. That's what I'm
Yeah.
doing for that one. So yeah, that's another sneak preview if I actually do that. So if it doesn't cover that much, I know for a fact that one most definitely it goes anime original for certain stuff if I remember right. Like I'm pretty sure it goes anime original, and like that's one of the things people don't like. I think like the ending of course really does anime original because like in the manga it most definitely doesn't do what it did. I think if I remember right, I don't remember exactly.
In Dead Man Wonderland?
Yeah, I think that's like one
Uh
of like I think that's one of the things that like people complain about is like it does like do something. I don't remember exactly because like I said, I haven't looked at the manga in a while.
Here's the thing. I looked at the manga because I looked at the manga, looked at the anime. I want to see what was the difference of it, and then I
Yeah.
got to the conclusion that there was like little to no difference about it. Like I don't know. They
Mm.
skipped
Oh,
one.
oh yeah.
They skipped one character. It was like a kind of like a trans character. They didn't include the
Mm.
trans character, but at the same time, the character only did like one thing. You know,
Mm.
so it was like it was okay that they did include it. And then the ending of the first season was pretty much the exact ending in the manga, but then the manga skips to like 2 days later, where they're like in the hospital or whatever. So
Mm.
when I got to it, I was like, there's not really a difference like in what they
Oh.
cover. At least that's what I came to. I was like, looking chapter by chapter, I was like, I don't see a difference. Am I crazy?
No, then oh
Yeah.
oh then there's not a difference then. Oh, I don't got. Dang, I always thought there was a difference, huh?
That's what everyone says for every anime though. They're like, oh, they should have stuck to the
Yeah.
source material. I'm
But
like, bro,
I always like heard that this one. I thought I always heard that Devin Wonder had like a huge big difference or something. Or huh? That's interesting then. Oh, I'll have to look at the yeah. Because like I said, I haven't looked at the manga in however long, whatever. And like I said, when it came to the manga, I read like the last few chapters. I had like the last few books, and I read that just to see how it ended. And like I finally got the whole manga like earlier this year. So yeah, I have to look into that and see. And
yeah.
yeah, I'll probably do that tomorrow because I'm curious. Yeah, now that I know it's like, because maybe, yeah, people must have just been, that's must have just one of them things that people were just always capping about. Then maybe I don't got to make a video about that then. Hey,
That's what I feel like, anyways. 'Cause I'm looking at it like right now. I'm like, okay, so like chapter 22. What was the difference exactly? I
yeah, I just,
know, yeah, but yeah, you gotta look it up.
yeah, yeah, I'll just look into that just to see. Because I mean, even if it's like a little bit of thing that I could say something, I'll make a video about it. If not, then it doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
Because I like doing that, just saying like why a manga was disappointing or why anime was disappointing compared to the manga or something like that.
I don't know. Some of the comments online just always get me mad about some of these
Yeah.
animes. I'm like, bro, that is pretty that's pretty crazy.
Anything, anything My Hero says, anything My Hero said before season 6 was always some out of pocket stuff. Or was it season 5 that just came out? Whatever the season that just came out, anything before the season that came out this year, they literally they did not need to be saying what they needed to say. But everything, all the slander they gave for the season that came out this year was all valid.
I
Because
all I
like,
know about My Hero is that they have some interesting fan made art. That's all I gotta say about that.
yeah, yeah, they do.
Yeah, I
I still
don't.
think it's if I really cared about My Hero, I would be like, I'd look into like why they made a movie in the middle of a anime in middle. Like it's the dumbest thing ever. Like it makes no damn sense what Studio Bones did this year is literally in the middle of season 5 or 6, whatever season is right now. You literally have a movie going to theaters. What was the point of that? That makes no sense. Usually movies are supposed to be in theaters after a season is done. I don't know why they did it in the middle of the season. It makes no sense.
uh,
Like it's hands down one of the stupidest things I've ever seen. Like why? Like why would you waste all your people just to make a movie? I know y'all love making movies, but still, it was kind of stupid.
Yeah, I should have finished the anime before doing that.
Yeah,
Jeez.
cause like that's what gets people more hype. Is like, oh, you're like, oh, a movie, not while a season is airing. I mean, sure you can do that, but it's like that was kind of stupid. It's like y'all are not Marvel.
Is that a free
Y'all can't be
site?
put.
What is it called? Jeez. I don't know about that. How do you feel about that? Free manga.
What?
How do you feel about that?
Like reading online
Just reading it
or
online, yeah. How do you feel about
I
it?
mean, if let's say, I read Tokyo Revenger and Kaguya-sama online, but I mean that's because there's no app for us to read it off of.
Okay, cool. I'm glad we came to that
You know,
both conclusion about it. Yeah.
yeah, but like when there's like stuff where there's like no app to read it on, or like it doesn't have a physical release in English, then that's fine. Or if you're trying to like read a manga that's ongoing, then
Yeah.
yeah. But I mean, if you can get a physical volume and like it's all physically out, then why not just buy it if you really want to read it, or like, or especially like if you're already invested. Let's say like you get into something like quintessential quintuplets and you want to read the manga, why not just buy it physically if you really like the anime a lot?
Yeah.
That's how it really is. I mean, you don't have to buy it. Like, you most definitely don't gotta buy a manga to everything. There's some stuff you can just read online. But if you really, really like a series a lot, like you watch the anime and you're like, yo, I want to read this, then do it. Or if it's a series that's ongoing, always read it online for free. You don't need to pay for nothing. You can do it if you end up liking the series later on.
Oh, smartphone game.
Because like manga most definitely is very expensive. I know. It's a very expensive hobby, and right now there's a lot of manga that get shortages because of the paper stuff or whatever it is, the shortage we have right now for whatever stuff, shipping and other stuff that happens because of the time we live in.
Have you seen the Overlord PC game? Or like the Switch game that's coming
Mm,
out?
no, I haven't looked at it yet.
Alright.
Does it look good?
I'm looking it up right now because I'm kind of curious about it. Because it could be really good, but at the same time, it probably isn't going to be from the looks of it.
Mm,
Does not look good.
dang.
Escape of Nazarick. I'll play a clip of it. Yeah. It's kind of looking a little bit like Hades, but a different perspective. I'm not really into it. It's okay though, but what's the word for
It
it?
might be alright. I think seeing stuff. Funny thing is just looking on TikTok and people just don't know what they're talking about. Like in comments is always interesting. One of the interesting things I always see on there is like how people don't understand what Dragon Ball Super is. And like what I mean by that is like they don't understand that Toriyama really has no involvement in that besides like giving general ideas, and Toritaru, or I think that's his name, Toritaru, whoever his name is the one that literally draws everything and literally writes everything. Like it's always funny because like people be like, "Oh, what is Toriyama?" And I'm like, "Dog," and like they'll be like, "Oh, he's on the manga." I'm like, "Duh," because he's the Dragon Ball Z creator or Dragon Ball creator, the creator of all Dragon Ball. Of course, he's on that. But Toritaru was literally the one, literally just listen to everything that Toriyama does. Like it's still very, and that's like one of the things that's very interesting. Like I see, I'm like, how do you guys not know none of this?
Think about it. Who's on the app? Like little
Yeah, I mean, there's a
kids.
lot of yeah.
But
And
like
I'm like, still, if y'all really like Dragon Ball, go look up at Geekdom. Geekdom will literally tell you everything. That's the only
geek
Dragon
them.
Ball Z person I know that would literally tell you everything.
Wait, is it like a YouTuber?
Yeah, Geekdom 101 or something like that.
Oh,
He's literally the one person you go to for any Dragon Ball Z thing or any Dragon Ball content in general. Because he literally like goes into detail about like the history of Dragon Ball. He's one of the few YouTubers that knows like all the facts and stuff
oh
about
wow.
certain stuff. Yeah, I'm saying I like him. He's pretty decent. I mean, most people that are in the Dragon Ball Z know who he is. Like if you're really like deep into Super and all that, you find him.
Dragon Ball Z the movie. Oh jeez.
I mean, most of the time, like he'll call out stuff like he said, like because he actually has like sources like from actual like real people that work on stuff. Like he called that Gohan would be in the new Dragon Ball Super movie like in the summertime because he said one of his sources. He's like, there's a lot of stuff like he's had people that tell him stuff about. The only time like people try and say like he took an L was like when Dragon Ball Super was supposed to come back, but then they ended up changing their mind and
Wait,
like made the movie instead or something like that.
wait. So we're not gonna have Dragon Ball Super again? Like, what do you mean? Like, we're not gonna have like another season of it,
No, there
or
was like
like
so
just?
no, so like originally in 2019, Dragon Ball Super was supposed to originally come back, but then plans changed and they ended up. I think I forgot exactly what happened. Like I think plans they ended up changing plans and stuff like that, and like other involvement. I think like most of the team that would be on Dragon Ball Z. I think it was the Broly movie. I think that what it was maybe that they changed, or maybe they just changed it. They were going to make the movie that's happening now or some shit. I don't remember exactly. But yeah, I don't know when we're gonna. I don't think we're getting a Dragon Ball Super another anime until the chapter the manga that's happening right now. We get past this arc and maybe we get a whole nother arc. So maybe if we're lucky, 2024 we'll get a Dragon Ball. But we'll see. Who
I
knows?
gotta wait 3 years for another Dragon Ball Super.
There's most who know the only reason why I say that is because like who knows what they might because depending on how this movie does, knowing then they might want to make another movie instead of actually making the manga. I mean, actually not animating everything from the manga because I don't know what they're on over there at Toei.
I don't know, man. I do not know.
Like I don't know any. I'm not saying nothing factual. I'm just saying the way they do stuff over it just seems like they're not really caring about putting out a super manga anime right now. They just want to focus on these movies. I don't know why, but still. When literally when you literally had your anime coming out, it was breaking servers and everything. At the same time, Super has most definitely has its problems. It has a lot of problems.
All right, let's talk about one more thing, and then let's call it a
Yeah,
day.
let's say yeah, it is getting late.
We've been on here for like basically 3 hours the entire time.
Yeah, and you said 30-minute talk.
Yeah. Okay. Here's the thing. That title was never gonna be 30 minutes. It was never gonna be 30 minutes.
Yeah,
If
that's
it was
true.
just me, then yeah, I'll probably just do 30 minutes while I'm like editing a video. But if I
Yeah.
got anybody else on here, I'll be like, okay, we'll talk a little bit. So like one more topic. What are you
Uh,
gonna talk about till we get off?
let me see. All right, let me look. I'm trying to think. Let me think of Didn't you? Weren't you? Did you? So you? I know. I think I looked at a little bit of your stream the other day. So you were talking about Platinum N.
I guess I talked about it because I didn't watch Platinum In at all.
Oh, you didn't
So
watch it? Yeah.
no,
Never mind. Then, but say because that one has a.
questionable
Because I know
still
a lot of
probably.
people. No, it has a questionable anime. I know there. I know like some people say like about that. Like they're saying even goats can create trash or bad anime because like I know a lot of people don't like Platinum In because there's certain aspects of it are kind of like meh. But I'm trying to think what's the anime I really want to talk about that I feel like I want to talk to you about. Let's see. Did you ever watch Odd Taxi or no?
I watched like the first 7 episodes of Odd Taxi. I thought it was okay.
Oh, you missed out on greatness then, because
Uh,
it's crazy. It gets crazy, crazy.
are you gonna put in your best anime of the year category, or is
Oh
it
yes, most definitely.
okay?
It's
Okay.
good. It's really good. Like it's crazy good.
Let's see.
Cause like the ending, like the surprise ending that it has, you'll be like, oh, like there's a lot of stuff that's like a lot of stuff that happens in there really just like sets up like what happens at the end. The ending that happens sets up so much that happened in the series, and you're just like, wow. Like it's really good. It's like one of the really like it's up there. Just like VV, like VV was a really good one.
Not a
I
lot
don't
of
know.
people
What
watch VV. I'm for sure. I'm pretty sure like a lot of people did not watch VV, myself
I
included.
mean,
I,
yeah.
I heard
I
good
just
things about it though, for
yeah.
sure.
So I mean, so out of all the anime you watched this year, what was your favorite? Then that can be the final topic.
Oh boy. My favorite of the year.
Yeah, out of
God,
everything you watched.
this might be a little basic. It probably was Tokyo Revengers. I'm thinking about it right now.
Okay. Yeah, Tokyo Revengers was
Probably.
nice.
Man,
Hey, just know the manga is nice too.
they were going
Manga's
in.
good.
These middle
Yeah.
kids were just going in, man. They were just going in.
like crazy, man.
Crazy. Like,
It's crazy the age difference when they have them. When you feel like the wildest one is like they show this 12-year-old boy, and like he literally looks he's a grown man. It looks like he's a grown man. He's at 12 years, and I'm like, why? I'm like, why?
I don't know, bro. It's
Like,
just
Tokyo Revengers that time makes no sense. For me, oh my gosh, there's so many good anime that came out this year. It's either Zombieland Saga, Farewell My Dear Kramer. I did like the Black Company. I messed with that. I love Jahi-san. Jahi was really
Jahi's
good.
nice. Jahi was
Yeah,
nice.
I was rolling at the anime. There's like so much stuff in it. So what? I'm a Spider. I really did mess with that. Like that might have been after Slime. Might have been my favorite isekai that came out this year because I really did mess with that heavily.
Oh yeah, we didn't finish. Is it top 10 isekai? Is it top 10?
Oh, most definitely. Yes, most definitely.
Okay, we're
In
in
my
agreement.
opinion, it is. I really enjoyed it because the crazy thing is, I remember Crunchyroll like I think it was the last Anime Expo that was in person, so that would be 2019. I think they showed a preview of it, and like it was CGI and all that. And I was like, oh, this looks stupid. I was like, this looks stupid. Like the CGI looks so nasty and stupid. But then this anime comes out, and you can barely tell that a lot of stuff is CGI.
Yes, they did a
Like that's the
pretty
crazy
good job
thing.
of CG.
Yeah. Cause like I know like she's supposed to be CGI for the most part, but then like there's a lot of times you can't tell or like monsters. Of course, some of the monsters are CGI, but I mean it's mixture with other stuff. So like it was, I really enjoyed it. Like she was dope. I loved like I need a season 2, especially because when she turns into the one spider thing, I was like, oh yeah, I need this. I need to know the rest of this story. That's why I low key need to read the light novels and manga.
I'm gonna make a video about this anime for sure.
I think I made like a short. I think I made a short little video saying people need to watch it, but I don't remember. I think I might have. I don't remember, but yeah. I, so what? I'm a Spider was so amazing. Yeah, I can't wait to talk about that part in my video because I was like, hey, I was like, because it's always the funny, the memes they say like, oh, I went from trying to get with a robot to now I'm trying to get with this spider.
Bro, yeah. But yo, the spider though is kind of bad. I'm just saying.
Yeah, hey, when she got to that human form, I was like, okay. I was like, okay. I was like, yeah. And she might be one of my favorite isekai protagonists too. Because
she's up there. I feel like.
Yeah, because I like the way she talks and all that and all the stuff. Yeah, it's like there's like a lot of different ones, but yeah, we'll see what happens next winter, next season when it happens in like a few weeks. Because that's how ever since 2019 ended, the years of going at supersonic speed. So
I'm trying to
who
see.
knows?
When are they coming back out with the season 2? Do they say?
No, I don't think they said anything about season 2. So who knows? We'll get one hopefully. Because that one was a quote unquote Crunchyroll original, just because it was Crunchyroll exclusive.
No
when
way.
You know it wasn't original.
No.
Yeah, because it was just you didn't know that.
I didn't know. No.
That one was just like it was. It's not really a Crunchyroll exclusive. I mean, original, but it's a Crunchyroll exclusive. So they kind of count that as that.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's only on there. Because I remember we were talking about that before about like what Crunchyroll originals like we actually liked, and then like I was trying to think like I remember we were talking. I was trying to think, and I was like, and I forgot to talk about how technically this was quote unquote one. Because it was only exclusive to there or something like that. I don't remember exactly.
Originals.
I'm not really sure. It might not be. I might just be talking, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. But I'm not. So I can't remember. Let's see.
Okay, I'm trying to look up to see all their Crunchyroll. Okay.
Yeah. It is. Yeah, because like if you go to their site, like if you go to like the Crunchyroll app, it says Crunchyroll Original when you look at it.
Yep. It's like.
And it's like
on the top one.
It's like yeah, I'm like, sure, it's original, but it's technically not original. I mean, it's just something y'all own on here,
bro.
For sure.
I was trying to like scroll to get to like the top to see what was like one of the first Crunchyroll originals. It was trying to hide X arms. I swear it was trying. It was trying so hard.
Crunchyroll originals. I'm so mad at what they did. I mean, I can't even say they didn't do what you call it dirty because it did pique a lot of people's interest as Tower of God, but I know some people talk about it.
It's good and bad at the same time. Like I like the art style of it. I like the different world of what it is exactly.
Hey, Rachel being an all-time anime
All time
anime
most
hoe
hated.
ass. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, hate it. Yeah, because I know like my cousin and my one friend they love Tower of God and like they wanted to know like what happened to Rachel because they hated her.
Yeah.
I know one country original everybody hates, and I mean of course I made a video about because it makes no sense. Is high school what is that God of High School because they butchered that shit.
It was too fast, apparently. That's all I
Yeah.
heard about it.
Yeah, fast paced, and I heard like the manhwa that's like actually crazy good. Like it basically has like every god deity that's like in that's been in existence on Earth is basically in there, and it's crazy.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's what I've heard. But yeah, all right, I guess we had our last topics.
Pretty much. It's been 3 hours, man. Merry
Yeah,
Christmas. I probably won't hear about you
yeah. Merry
until
Christmas
next
too.
year. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah. I don't know. I'll probably hit you up, say something. Who knows?
Yeah,
Something might
probably.
happen.
All right,
But
later. Good talk. Good
hey, but
talk.
I'll talk to you later, man. Hey, thanks. Hey, thanks for allowing me to be on here, man.
Yep, this is Community Splash. I'm gonna make sure to put in the title.
Oh yeah. Hey. Crazy thing is, I was gonna hit you up like either today or yesterday because I wanted to talk. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah, I'll be here. I'll be
But all
here.
right, man.
I'm sleepy.
Hey, I'll talk to you later then.
Yeah, later, dude. I am sleepy. All right, so thank you for everyone who decided to come in and watch. I think we peaked at 130 views or something like that. The worst protagonist in anime history. Yeah, he's up there. He's up there. But yeah, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. I'll make sure to put all the links to the video in the description. But yeah, I'm tired now. Later. GG.